Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Lemon Rolls with What Team Comp. Having some more Tuesday fun. You guys all ready to hop in and begin?
What?
It was what was said right before. I'm aware. Paris has no self-control.
I just had a mental image of Matt doing the over dramatic anime reach. Sorry.
You're
Matt,
already
a
dead.
bastard.
Points at him as he explodes.
Matt, you're such a bastard. Oh god. My eyes are watering. Oh.
That being said, I'd presume from the laughter that you're ready to begin. So,
Yes.
when we last left off, you guys had been making your way towards the capital of Ozalis, having come across a few different obstacles along the way, and eventually found yourself in a forest of mist, meeting up with a little bit of a older woman, but one who is helping guide your way, and another older woman off in the distance,
I didn't
Trying-
like that one.
trying to make your way around, try not to get wrapped up or caught out in ways that would cause you harm. You eventually woke up and found in your midst the old woman, casually just sitting there by your fire.
Which old woman?
Oh god, that's right. I forgot that's where we left off.
I didn't, but which old
What?
woman?
Not the friendly one. The one that
Oh,
you know to be
great.
friendly. Well, friendly as far as you're finding him.
The one who gave me painkillers. Grandma gave me drugs.
Wait, it was me and Cassie that were up right now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So you two are the only ones who are
Okay.
currently aware of this, and as you look back at her, she pulls up a finger to her mouth and just kind of makes a very soft.
Cassie just looks at Gyrus.
He's kind of staring. He's very uncomfortable with this.
What?
You're asleep. No worries.
Where?
Does she do anything quite yet?
She pokes a log. Sparks go into the air. Yeah. You saw that she actually added more firewood to it when you weren't looking.
Eartha sleeps through a lot of the shit that happens to her.
God, I don't even know what to do about this shit.
Cassie's tempted to reach her for a weapon. I'm just saying.
For sure. She told us. She was saying for us to be quiet though. What the fuck do I do?
Ron is like, if we scream, she might attack us.
Yeah, I don't really wanna.
Who the fuck are you?
She pokes the log again. Just kind of slowly looks up at you.
I was her neighbor, but it appears that time has come for her to move on.
Kind of motions towards Grilda.
She was such a dear, an absolute delight. Never knew I was there, of course, but then again, making little things go pop in the night to startle her was always a little hobby of mine.
Does this woman look like again?
Longer hair, white. She looks old. Older than Grilda.
Of course, not everything good can last. Then again, I doubt she would say anything good about me if she had known that I had been doing all that to her. She's quite a lovely creature, the sort of thing that I despise.
What?
Are you here for any business with us, or do you
Perhaps.
have any business with us?
Please say no.
Perhaps.
She looks like as you say, please say no. She looks you dead in the eyes. She says, perhaps.
Would it be with Gilda or the rest of us?
Oh, no. I needed to wait for everyone else to go to sleep. How much are you selling your horse for?
Which horse?
You only have one horse.
That one's not for sale.
Surely we can come to an arrangement. Its feathers would look so good in my pot.
You're not getting my horse.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion? Oh dear. $15.
Well, some people have no manners, but I suppose that can't be helped. What with where you must be from. You dress too poshly and too brazenly for you to be from anywhere else. She motions to your modified Z-made clothes.
They're from a friend. What?
Yes, but to wear them. Oh, I can imagine things that. No, you wouldn't do that. Eating his innards would not be. No.
What?
Did you just need the horse's feathers, or?
No, I wanted the horse. The horse.
Well,
The
now
feathers sticking
that-
out of my stew pot would be. just savory.
Well, now that you understand that it's not for sale, is there any other business you have with us?
That depends. Are you reliable?
In which way?
She doesn't answer. She just smiles when you ask that.
Jairus is not looking comfortable at all. He does not like this.
Neither is Cassie. This bitch just said, "Can you sell me your horse so I can eat it?"
Yeah.
The Celestial. Mm.
Do you need reliable person for something?
In its own way, yes.
What is it?
I'm looking for something. Perhaps you'll be willing to bring it back for me. Just nothing big, just a book.
I promise you it's not a cookbook. She looks back at Cassie like with this, please don't try and be like, blah, blah.
What sort of book?
That's the trick, isn't it? I am looking for a book in a place far away. Well, not too far from here, but far from my reach at least. Up high. Place of importance. Place where they would have kept records. Such as bits about Colossi, perhaps.
Do I know what a hag is?
I mean, you've heard stories and tales, but nothing concrete.
Have I heard any tales that say don't do deals with them?
They usually are meant to be, more symbolic for other entities, but yes, you have heard of that.
Right, so she'll kind of like drag Jairus to where she can talk in his ear.
He's only gonna kind of move his head, and he's not taking his eyes off her.
She's just staring right in you in
So-
the eyes and smiling the whole time.
She'll speak as Celestial. Make it. No, just said my horse.
Say that again, Paris?
She said you're about to make a deal with someone who just said they wanted to eat my horse.
And in Celestial, he'll whisper back. He'll be like, I didn't say I was going to make a deal with her. It's better to know what she wants, though.
At least she might get the idea. We're going to do it for her.
He just kind of smiles at Cass, and he's like, don't worry, just trust me.
Put the horse in the back and nobody gets
Anyway,
Are they- I don't suppose they're being loud, are they?
No.
no.
She just stares at him when he says, just trust me, but then just... you know how you look at your friend in the I give up, fuck it, do it. That's what it is.
He'll turn back to her and be like, so you wanted a specific book on the Colossi, or just information in general?
It'll be the big book.
Big book.
Yes, if you mistake it for any other book, then clearly You are being far too foolish or not looking hard enough.
And where did you say this book could be found?
High up. Hasn't been reached
High.
in some time.
I think I have a pretty good idea of where she's talking about.
Oh, good. Then I don't have to tell you. Excellent.
And why would we retrieve it for you?
Because I asked, and I'd be willing to reward you with something worth your while.
Such
She-
as.
She, when you say that, she holds up a finger to you, reaches into a bag. She pulls out a pendant that looks like it's multi-pointed, and at the center of it is a eye.
Is there any way I could recognize what that is?
Good question.
No, Paris. Make an Arcana check. Especially since the eye, as she pulls it out, and she dangles at you, and you just kind of look at the eye for a second. The eye just like staring straight forward for a second, then all of a sudden just flickers to look up at you, and then looks back away. This is new. You see the eye move, and your mind immediately just stops working for a second. You're just like, okay. It's definitely magical of some nature, but
What does it do?
Jarvis!
He it just kind of vaguely puts up a hand to ask her to be quiet for a minute.
it does many things, particularly for those who are willing to wait the time needed for it to know. Divination is within your grasp. Knowing things, but it requires a certain touch with shadows, if you will. Some people like to be vague when talking of things of the dead.
He narrows his eyes and he's like, if we get this book, all we have to do is come back here.
Yes.
And he just kind of slowly nods and he's like,
I think you should discuss it with group before you agree to do anything for her, don't you think?
I'm not agreeing.
This isn't between me and them. Just me and him. If you don't want to be a part of it, sell your horse to someone else. She leans forward and just like puts her hands together, just like, we have an agreement then.
He looks very unsure, but he slowly nods.
Wonderful.
And
I
you do-
won't wait up for you, of course. But I have time.
He just kind of nods and he's like, and of course our party safety is guaranteed, I'm assuming.
No. I'm not causing it any danger, I can promise you that. But I can't guarantee you safety with where you wish to tread. That's your
He
own
nods.
desire. And I
And that's all
respect
I-
that you wish to stay in one piece. Yes?
That's all I was asking.
As long as we do not have any incident, I should not cause you any harm.
Okay, and then he's like, then I suppose our business is done for now?
Yes, I suppose it is. Mind your fire. It's going a little bit low. She takes another log and kind of with a little loud lets the fire flare up as she drops in another log, and when the fire starts dying down, she is no longer across from you.
Jarvis sighs. Relief that she's gone, I guess, as far as he knows. In
You have a hole in
Celestial,
your head.
he'll kind of lower his voice and continue talking to Cassie, and he's like,
You people
I
wake
just
up from
wanna-
a giant fucking log.
You guys would be startled awake by that, yeah.
Who will wake Gilda?
Good. Oh, good morning. What's up with the fire?
How much do you weigh, Jairus?
I love this question.
I put down 180.
Amazing. She lifts Jairus up and drags him into the woods.
What? Wait, hold on.
You two,
It's still contested, to be fair.
Do you
Yeah.
resist?
Really?
Yeah, that's what I thought. So you drag him off. It's only contested if the person says it's contested.
I'm looking at Cassie like, what the fuck?
She drags Jairus away.
No, I know, I'm acting in character.
I know.
Yeah.
About 30 feet, roughly?
That's
No,
still
60,
pretty
'cause
close.
she might actually start screaming. Okay, so let me get this straight. The first thing that you did upon me talking to an old woman was scold me about how I shouldn't be too trusting, correct? And then you decide that you are going to make a deal with her. We don't know who she is. We don't know what she can do, but you're going to go fetch a book for her.
He's nervously smiling and kind of looking over there somewhere. Well, I was going to explain. He is she talking in common or celestial?
Celestial.
Okay, he's also in celestial then. I was going to explain that
Battle of the Bands.
I don't have any intention of coming back. I just wanted to make sure she wouldn't cause us any trouble until we get out of her range.
And how do you know she won't know that you didn't do her little deal?
She can't come after us.
Are you certain about that?
She can't even go after this book.
Jairus, if she's what I think she is, you just made a deal with a hag. That is a binding thing. And if she can just find us as easily as she did in the woods, despite all of our safety precautions, what makes you think she can't just find you when she pleases?
Really quick, Dawn, do I know anything about hags or anything like that? Or about making deals with them like that?
Guru, I have a question for that as well. Not if I know hags. No. Does she know what creature type? Does he know what creature type hags are?
He might not. He can roll I want to say nature or history. Either will give you a different answer, depending on what you roll. But you can only choose one. It's what your mind is going towards.
Okay, he's more inclined for history, so.
Jesus Christ!
The idea that comes to your mind when she mentions it is of an older leader who, upon going into the woods, was met with an entity that discussed victory. The entity promised that as long as they did what they were told and returned what they were due, that they would prosper and they would receive great things. And when they listened and they did as they were asked, they did receive a great deal. However, when someone else started whispering in their ear and turned away, they attempted to betray this entity, who then took all that he had, and in doing so, the kingdom found ruination. It is usually referred to as the fickleness of Hierarch, as he was later known to be executed by his own people for his failures.
They're,
Please God tell me that it's just like dawning on his face.
Yeah, he's you can see him thinking, and he's not exactly he's a little scared.
The fickleness of Hierarch, just so you are aware, it does not mention that he had to continue making deals or what his deals were, just that he made one and that in doing so he brought greatness to his country until he betrayed the entity. And what that entity is also left very unclear.
What did you say this was called?
The fickleness of Hierarch.
Okay. He, after a moment, he's like, perhaps I didn't think this one through
Oh,
entirely, but
oh, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't quite hear that. I believe that what I'm hearing, in fact, is me trying to warn you and being told to stay silent.
I'm not sure I thought this one through.
You didn't think it at all? And now you have screwed yourself.
He's definitely looking a little away. He's not even meeting her eyes.
And you want to know the worst part about all of this? I'm going to end up helping you. Because I can't, in good consciousness, leave you alone with this.
At the very least, it's still where we're planning on heading anyway.
Come back. Into her territory.
Well, if we make the deal, it should be fine.
If this backfires, when it backfires, we're going to end up killing her, most likely, or dying. One of the two. If we manage to succeed in killing her, I'm going to kill you.
Well, we have plenty of time to prepare for that.
And now, what we're going to do is I'm going to take you back to the camp, and you're going to explain.
Grilda appears
What
right
you
next
just
to
did.
you. Why are you two people screaming in wood?
Oh, wonderful! Hi, Relda! Gyrus! Why don't you explain to the whole class
giving
when she's dragging
very-
him back?
She's giving very disappointed, angry grandmother eyes at both of you.
Cassie
Like,
does not
so-
care.
She's
Tyrus
like,
does
"What's
look a little
happening?"
ashamed.
I've
She's
shamed my
dragging back to
family.
camp.
We were last watch, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So everyone is awake!
Venrora is waking up, right?
Hide behind the purple!
Yeah.
Wait, is All saying she might be coming back next week for this one?
Possibly.
Exciting. Anyway, yeah, I guess when he comes back, he's looking a little ashamed.
He looks like a scolded child right
He
now.
really do. He really do. Is anyone saying anything first?
I believe she
Grilda's just
said.
looking at you.
Paris. Sorry, Paris said to explain to the class what happened.
He nervously smiles at everyone and he's like, well, our last watch was, interesting. I did tell them about the hag earlier, right?
No.
Yeah, I did tell them. No, I didn't.
you haven't told
You
them.
haven't
No,
told
you
them
were-
Jack or all.
You
they
were
just woke up.
dragged away when they woke up because of the hag throwing a log in the fire and vanishing.
No, not that. I mean, when we saw her on.
Oh,
Oh,
earlier?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, we
first
didn't
time,
know
yeah.
if she was a true hag.
You don't. Yeah, you have no idea if she is actually. It's just the assumption you're making.
Yeah. So, do you all recall that is hag what we keep referring to her as?
Grilda remembers.
Yes. Well, she was visiting us again tonight, and So first, she he's obviously being a little nervous. So
If
first,
you want me to rip the bandage off, I will.
Do ripping off of bandage.
Gyros might have made a deal with a hag.
Gilda look for a rock. Looking on the ground for a small.
There are pebbles.
Wait,
pick one
hold
up.
on. Does Cassie say that in the camp or just to girl?
Yeah, it's in the camp. She just shouted that.
Yeah, you're all
we're
there.
all at the camp now.
Oh, okay.
He was explaining this to everyone.
I'm still tired waking up, so I look. between
7 misses
Cassie-
as a rock whizzes by Gyrus.
He jumped a little.
I look between Cassie and Gyrus. A hag.
This is probably the angriest you have seen her looking at him ever.
Wow,
I'm-
that's pretty angry.
I'm very
You
sorry.
People already in the bad situation, and Mr. supposed to be smart, apparently dumbass man, make a deal with.
I admit that was not my finest decision.
No, it was worse. You could be killed and eaten from inside out, which honestly at this point doesn't sound like a bad thing. You just royally fucked. Well, yourself. To be clear, it's not fucking anybody else. Just.
Did
So,
you have a plan?
His plan was just to not do it.
You could have just said no.
I was. All I was thinking was that if we had refused her, then she may harm us.
Meryl, insight on that?
Yes. Gyrus,
Girl,
roll
don't
a deception check for me. DM to me.
Okay.
Oh, I know what your eyes were on.
Grilda is calling bullshit. Like, that's the easiest way to say
I
it.
almost want to roll
I
inside.
roll garbage, so it's
Um,
fine.
Both of you,
That's a
because
13.
yeah, because of your ability. Yeah, you're both able to see right through him, especially since he's literally stumbled over the word "give." You're both looking at him like it's like press X to doubt.
She goes, Can I hit him? He
No.
lied to Grilda's face. Can I hit? No? Okay.
Um.
Why you lie to Grilda's face, huh? Hmm?
I'm sorry.
Why?
Why you lie to Grilda's face, yeah? Hmm?
Yeah.
You want? You want?
I'm sorry. I wasn't even doubting him until now. Lie. What were you planning on doing?
Huh? You greedy? Huh? You greedy boy? She sticks him in the foot with her staff. You greedy boy? Hmm?
Hey, he's jumping a little bit. He's like, I mean,
Okay,
I'll admit I
this-
was tempted, but I wasn't
What you want out of this, huh? Hmm? What you want out of Hag, huh?
Well,
Let's
she already
calm
read the
down.
book too.
Okay, so you wanted the book and the eyes.
He wanted cake and eat too.
I don't think we told anyone about the pendant quite yet, did we?
No.
Oh, okay. So you wanted the book that she wanted.
Well, if she wanted it so badly, I was curious about what it could be.
Okay.
Why you lie to Grilda still?
Why'd you lie to all of us?
Hags
I'm
aren't
not lying. I was just...
exactly the most good of people. The book might be dangerous if we gave it to her. Or, sorry, if you gave it to her.
I also like how much knowledge you guys are presuming of yourselves based off these stories.
You haven't stopped us.
No, it's all correct. I'm just like you're making the correct assumptions, and I love the fact that you guys are already making the correct assumptions.
So,
Playing our character.
Which, to be fair, you guys do know that in character, like the deals with hags tend to be double-sided. Like there's always something in it that's probably going to cause some kind of suffering in some regard, but when they make a deal, so far as you can tell, as long as you're holding your end of the deal, you're fine. At least that's what the stories seem to say.
Mhm.
how it looks like you are.
Again, playing
Wait.
characters.
Did Madrino hear all that?
Madrino.
It sounded like someone came in and out.
Bad's been doing that, but I don't know what she's heard.
I have missed the last 20 minutes or so.
Oh my god!
So,
Alright, so you want a TLDR?
go ahead and give that to him, please.
Yeah.
We sitting down here, some old bitch comes to the campfire, she wants to eat the fucking Pegasi.
Heard that, yeah.
Jarvis tries to talk his little fucking way out of it, ends up making a deal with the hag.
Heard that.
And is currently getting poked with a stick with Grelda.
He didn't try to talk his
Heard
way out of
that.
it. No, he wants something. We discovered this. He did not just try to talk his way out of it. He specifically
He straight up wanted the book, alright.
He wanted something.
I thought it was
Sure.
a medallion.
No. The book that the hag wants, Gyrus wants.
Then
Yes, but-
then he wouldn't have made the deal.
Yeah.
Because he could have just gone there and got it. That's not why he made the deal.
Yeah, no, she whipped out the pendant and his eyes went, ooh, what's
Oh,
this?
my bad, I misunderstood.
Yeah.
That's
Because he keeps
yeah.
saying we don't know what's in the book, so I just assume that's what he wanted since he's a fucking brother.
Little scrawny white boy, you test my patience if you lie to Grilda one more.
He's like, what?
Alright, stop poking him with a stick. It's not gonna get us anywhere.
Oh, he's
I
not
assume
he
I'm
poked him
awake at
once.
this point.
Spoke to him
Oh,
once.
okay.
Yeah, you've
Cass-
been awake the whole time.
I mean, Cassie,
good
you
shit.
can talk, but. Well, you're gonna have to do it then, I suppose.
You have no choice.
Yes.
People dumb?
Seems like that.
You do thing for Hag. Hag do something worse to you afterwards. Once deal done, all bets are off. You are now useless to her, so
Yeah, that's the problem.
you do something for her. You do what she wants. You probably die. Do something she doesn't want. Guess what?
You die.
See what you got yourself in.
But I'm not going to let him go through this alone because as much as you've pissed me off, you're still my friend.
So do not give book to Hag.
The
I
best
just
thing-
kinda.
What is book on?
Where we're going, from what I can tell. You just said somewhere high up.
No, not where is book. What is book about?
Oh, we didn't even learn that.
She only
Yes, you
mentioned the Colossi.
Yeah, that is on Colossi. How big is?
Very big, apparently.
I don't trust like that.
Arthas kind of looks at Joris, slightly disappointed, but also slightly confused and worried. But he's tired, so he just kind of lies back down for a second.
Okay, you people said you want to kick Grilla out the party. This is prime time. You want to do it? Do it now. Honest. Yes, no. Where you want Grilla to go?
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, what did we, okay, so, I believe Van Roar and I voted yes to going, and Cassie and Joris abstained.
Okay, good. I don't give shit about you people. You're fucked. And she starts grabbing her shit.
Just like that, wow.
Yeah.
Two of you said yes. That's half the party.
Yeah?
Have a nice life.
And the other two basically said yes too, but she'll walk up to Erthos and go, "You, ugly red one." She puts her hand out to you. You feel a deep chill in your spine. You are cursed. Goodbye. And she starts walking.
What the fuck?
Huh. Well then. I would like to detect magic.
Yeah! Did you really curse?
You cast detect magic. Hold on a second. I need to check something.
You also wouldn't see a curse with detect magic.
Yeah.
I would see some kind of magic.
No,
on it,
you
but-
No, you wouldn't. Not with a curse. Let's see here.
I think Identify might.
Nope.
Yeah,
Nope, because identify does not identify curses, just like when I.
Only
it
spells.
doesn't identify certain curses, is what I thought.
No, just curses.
And only if it says so. Hold on. Where's Butters? There we go. Um,
Well, I'm cursed. Well, okay.
you have no idea if you are or are not. All you know is that Grilda has, flicked her fingers in your face. You felt a chill, and she said you're cursed. Whether or not you take that as it is up to you. But you
I
do watch her
mean-
walk ominously away from you.
And
I
slowly fade into invisibility.
Okay. Right. Well, if I am cursed, is there a way to get rid of it?
Not currently.
Are you asking that in character?
I mean, I'm using the tired Eartho's voice.
Just making sure.
Tired Earthless voice sounds like tired NPR voice.
Why I ask.
I guess Darius would be like, maybe we need to visit the clergy for that.
What clergy?
Chances are a little outside of my expertise.
Whenever we come across the church again.
The Bush just bail. What the hell? What happened?
Yeah, he's not in the game right now.
So he just bails? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh well. I'll find out what happened. Earthos
see
gets
here.
up and he just starts making breakfast.
Yeah, Darius
Cassie
is
will
gonna-
go with Vinora to see if she can help hunt with her.
Let's see. Okay. So you're
Don't summon the big bork.
primed and ready to bork. Me, the DM, staring at Borker like, don't you do it. Oh, don't do it. I swear to goats.
To goats.
Mm-hmm.
The goat god.
I'm pretty sure we don't have to worry too much about the hunting and such because Venrora. But now you are down a party member.
Back to the four of us.
Let's get going.
Yeah,
Pretty
Darius
sure
is
we
gonna
don't
be-
need to roleplay the morning.
No, you
I don't
don't.
think so. Darius is pretty quiet as everyone gets going, I guess.
Yeah.
The mule is still nursing its wounds from where it got kicked in. It's able to pull, it's able to do as it needs to do, but it's a little slow, just taking its time with it, unless you guys, try and crack the whip to get it to go fast, in which case it'll pick up the speed.
I'll speak with animals and ask how it's doing then. If it's still limping.
Okay.
You feeling any better from yesterday?
Hurts.
She'll stay up near the mule and just kind of keep her head on its head if she can.
Absolutely will let you. It's 30 feet, so you're moving at a fairly brisk pace, but it's not like you're like dashing or anything like that. It's just a standard pace. Where did the other go?
She left and apparently cursed one of the party members.
Kind of looks back over its shoulder and looks back forward. What?
She did something bad potentially to someone.
Doing bad?
Is it confused?
It sounds confused. It has, donkey face of you have no expression to go off of.
Just continue petting its head. Don't know what she did, but we'll deal with it as it comes. Like everything else.
It just kind of clops along. Like, you hear it think for like a good 30 seconds, then it's like, did hurt?
No. As far as we know, anyway.
Did did take?
Oh god, the donkey! She might have put something bad on him, but we don't know.
Give.
Give something bad.
But give is good.
Not if the give hurts you.
Bad food?
I'm educating a donkey. This is how I spend my time calming down. This is wondrous. Not bad food.
Then how bad?
We don't know yet. We'll see.
If can't see, then is bad? There's no bad.
She just keeps stroking its head because it's getting more confused.
It actually slows down, like looks back, and like lets out a little like hiss of a breath as it turns, because its chest is still hurting. But it looks back, it looks at Venrora, looks at Erthos, looks at Gyrus, looks back to you. Not hurt. Not bad. Not bad. Sad. Rough. But good. Smelt nice.
Is he talking about Grilda?
You don't know. Ask her. Ask him.
Who are you talking about?
Strange lady. New lady.
Was
Not
she here
scary
last
one.
night?
Not scary one. Scary one smelt. Last night? No. Last night's different. I sleep. Could not wake.
Oh, he's talking about the crocodile woman. I think. Do you mean the one that helped us with our issues when I had to stay behind with you?
Her smelt okay. Weird. Like scary. Like you can like see his like ear like flicker a few times, like
Is this
bad?
fucking donkey saying that it ran into someone new?
If that's the assumption you're making.
When did you see this person who smells nice and kind?
Kind. Did not
Do you
smell
just
kind. Can't smell kind. Kind is not smell. Bitter,
When did
sweet.
you meet this
those
person who
smells.
smells nice?
Nay,
Mule is
good
educating.
smells. Mule is educating Cassie.
Mule is hurting my brain, is what it's doing.
I mean, to be fair, you're speaking with something that has negative modifier intelligence.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't.
Quite a lot of negative.
Oh yeah. It tilts its head.
Oh. Oh.
Other day,
Can we awaken it?
if you find the gem and the person to do so, you could awaken it. Yes. I'm pretty sure
It
Gyrus
makes-
can get awakened.
It makes life so much easier.
These speech is not supposed to be used this way.
Actually, this is exactly how it's supposed to be because they can recollect what happened the day before. That's exactly how it's supposed to be used.
but it's supposed to be used for just simple conversations, not
I am not a
metaphysical
simple
conversations
person.
about what does kind smell like.
Okay, that's not
To
what
be
she
fair, she did ask what when they met with the kind smelling person, and the donkey's just like, kind is not a smell. What are you talking
Focusing on
about?
the
What are you
wrong part of the
what are you
sentence.
smoking? Obviously. Other day,
What were you doing that day? Do you remember?
I slept like dream.
Was it before or after you felt bad? You felt sick.
After, before, after, and then I slept.
So he met a person in his dreams the night that the hag had popped up.
You met someone last night, apparently, in his dreams.
What the fuck? Do you know what they look like? Description is not great with animals, I understand, but they can give basic ideas.
Soft.
Scratch that. She just strokes his head. So a soft person came to talk to you in your dream.
Couldn't see them. Too much light. Also woke up to loud noise. Kind of like lowers his head like, I'm sorry.
Did they say anything?
Be kind. Did not say to me.
Who are they saying it to?
I think awake. Person speaking to was awake.
Did my guy just message me through a donkey?
You don't know?
Mother. Oh. Oh. Who was the person who was awake at the time? Which
was
one of
asleep.
us?
I was asleep.
Jesus. Oh god.
I slept
I'm
through the
going to
night
sleep this.
until loud noise.
She'll just like rest off his head. Thank you for telling me everything you have.
He nods.
Let me know if you start to hurt too much, okay? Just nudge me.
Nods again.
And in common, spinning around in the saddle, someone spoke to the donkey.
Looks like glances back at you like, what the fuck?
I look at Cassie. What are you doing right now?
Wait, what?
You were speaking to the donkey just now.
No,
So I'm not
I mean,
surprised.
someone apparently went into the donkey's dreams and said, be kind to someone who's awake. I can't make much more sense out of it. But,
Okay.
so now someone's talking to our animals in their sleep. Ah, that's great. Apparently he described them as smelling sweet, pleasant, not like the past two women that we've run into in the woods. He also said it was too bright to see them.
Maybe it was God. Who knows?
Just blinks at that.
I mean, if it's too bright to see them, then they're clearly an angel because they're, like that. At least from what I've read.
I think you
What
really
I've
love
read
it
That was
too
is
much.
weirdly
mainly
loud.
just myth.
What?
Oh.
No, I did the whop in my ear and it was really loud for some reason.
Oh, blop. Who the hell knows?
We don't. Let's get going.
She just spins around on the saddle and keeps walking forward.
No worries there.
At some point during the day, like if we stopped for lunch or something, Athos would like pull Jareth to the side.
Sorry, when? Where?
Lunchtime.
Where?
During lunch or something. What? Why are you saying delicious?
Because I always do love interactions between people.
Oh. Yeah, Athos pulls Jareth to the side to where they can't be seen or heard.
Okay.
Unless they screamed, of course. And he just kind of says, well, you are a curious fellow, aren't you?
Too curious, I admit.
Yeah. Next time don't make a strange deal with something or someone you don't know, because you could get yourself hurt. And he hugs Joris.
He what?
He
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 hugs him.
hugs Joris
Oh.
and says, like, everyone.
NPR, you're squeaking your chair.
That's
I'm
me,
not.
sorry.
Oh.
I'm actually keeping my chair still.
Toru,
So
quit
that's
it!
the funny bit. Yeah, he hugs Joris and he's like, everyone makes mistakes. Or maybe
He
this
al-
wasn't a mistake for you. I don't know.
He's actually a little surprised at the hug. But he relaxes and kind of pats him on the back too, and he's like, "Yes, I definitely learned my lesson this time."
I just didn't want you to, feel like you were a total idiot, because that's kind of, I don't know. I'd imagine that's how you'd be feeling if we all berated you.
It was well deserved.
But again, we all make mistakes. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
Thank you.
No problem.
Hey, he's
thought-
smiling.
Arthos walks back and he smiles as well. But then his smile his smile stops as he returns to the camp.
Can't let anyone know I was happy.
No, it's more just like if we're just walking, he's gonna smile, but his smile will just settle down. He won't just immediately drop it like nothing happened.
Mm.
I'm Batman.
No, that's tenebrous.
That's true.
Maybe there's more than one Batman. This is a whole different world, Paris. This is just the rogue Batman, not the monk Batman.
Stop cutting me on the edge.
To be
Yeah.
fair, he's being very soft right now.
Just on a side note, just letting you know, Don, that Jairus also drew down the pendant in his notes so we could look into it later.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know.
Yep, I just figured it had to be said, so I can't just later on sound like I'm bullshitting.
You may have to remind me, but I appreciate it. Alright.
And, yeah, I guess we continue traveling towards
Yeah.
the capital then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, with the owl able to pop up above the trees, unlike everyone else who needs time to do it, you would see that you've been gaining distance, and each day that goes by is going to bring you closer, of course. Arthos, make me a wisdom save.
I keep hearing that out of nowhere!
Christ almighty.
Do you really try?
Oh dear. No. You feel the wind brush against your back. You kind of look back behind you. Everything seems fine.
Screw off, wind.
Screw off, wind.
wind.
Yeah. Screw off, wind.
Okay.
Got a bit of an extra chill to it, but besides that, all seems fine. All seems well.
I said screw off, wind.
And a few days begin to pass, and you make your way more and more towards the capital.
I haven't actually told them some
yeah.
of the stuff I found out in the book, have I?
If you wish to inform them, by all means.
Yeah, okay. One of these times on the cart, he'll be just casually telling them about the capital then, just because they should know. He'll explain that the capital's name is Mizios? Mizios? Is that how you say it?
Type in the spelling and I'll give you the pronunciation. Just need to pull it back up. You typing it in and sending it. There we go. Mizios.
Mizios, okay. And, apparently the capital had many different people, so there was a lot of ideas and culture that was being shared. Between all of them, it sounds like they made a lot of magical advances, particularly. Apparently, they were known as one of the biggest, most successful cities in the land for miles around. No one knows exactly what happened, but it sounds like a part of the city might have been lifted up into the sky.
Hmm.
I remember hearing certain stories about that.
I'm wondering
Wow.
if it really just means it's. Visually, it looks like a big tree reaching into the sky. Is that what you said it was?
That's what it looked like, yes.
Yeah.
With
Mm.
stone spires that seem to be jutting out of it in certain areas.
Yeah. Well,
Hmm.
it visually looks like just a very large tree, so I'm thinking that
The giant tree that we're looking at might be what we're looking for.
he nods. The city that we want to look at will probably be up. We'll have to be climbing
Oh, lovely.
it.
Is Lux acting weird yet
Acting weird?
in terms of trying to direct me again?
Not yet. So far, they've seemed
I just.
calm.
That's it. I just look at Cassie, just like, really, the thought of climbing makes you groan.
I'm not a great climber, and I'm definitely not a great climber of trees that reach into clouds.
Hmm.
And hopefully
I
there
mean,
will be
you all
something
wanted it, so who are we to say no?
Apparently, we're not saying no to anyone.
Indeed.
Jairus just he's just
Um,
nervously
he-
smiling.
No, he's Athos is looking at Cassie. This, like, just like, yeah, apparently none of us can say no, can we, Cassie?
Oh my god.
She's looking back with it, no. Apparently not.
I mean, I can.
Then why are you still here?
I don't know what you mean. What I meant was I said no to Grilda. Like,
I still
yeah.
want to know what the hell she did to you.
No,
I've been feeling
not
any
a clue. Guru, have I? Have I been feeling any different? Would I have noticed if I was?
You would not notice if you would have.
It's fine. I feel like I have this weird crick in my neck. Sometimes it turns around, there's like this big ass fucking creature on the back of his neck.
No, don't really feel different.
Well, if you'll die, at least die after me.
Cassie, I have to tell you something.
Hmm.
You're probably gonna outlive me.
If I don't somehow get fucked up.
Cassie, you're the least likely of us to get fucked up.
She just looks at him, looks down at the sword, and looks back up.
You stayed in the palace for like 18 years.
Wouldn't my lack of social interaction and any kind of skill other than swinging a sword just make me a prime target for dying quicker?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, even though I'm really the wiser and the smarter of the two, at least when it
Her
comes
eyebrow
to,
arches at the wiser.
at least when it comes to the outside world and the people in it, I can make risky decisions.
Don't talk down to me.
Okay.
She looks. Ooh, never mind. She's just gonna spin around.
Mm.
He doesn't understand what he did. Or
I'm
actually,
more
would
quick
he?
to make
I don't
risky
know.
decisions.
Wait, sorry, what?
I'm the more quick to make risky decisions.
Yeah?
I don't see how that's talking down to you.
It felt just so arrogant to her.
Oh, that's how. Yeah, I can see.
Oh. Well, I mean, he didn't say that like a good thing. He's pretty much putting himself down, just like... he doesn't look prideful when he said that. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
What the? I'm gonna take that chair from.
Sorry.
You're fine.
There was a fly. It was really bothering me.
She'll keep. I'm surprised you don't have a flash on your.
I really should get one, honestly. But
She'll
anyway.
keep walking. She's done.
Walking.
Marching,
You're on a horse.
riding. If you say we'll keep walking when you're in a cart, I'm allowed to say this when I'm on a horse.
Well, when did I say he'll keep walking?
You said it before.
This session?
No, not this session. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've probably said it before, to be honest.
Should we, so we just keep traveling, I guess?
At the moment, yes.
What the fuck kind of signs should I look for a fucking celestial that isn't just normal footprint?
Roll a survival check.
Nothing, apparently.
Looking around, the area is wooded. It is filled with markings and traces of creatures. And none that appear to be as highly separated as you would imagine a celestial to be. At the moment, your trail is still cold.
Do I feel anything in my innately
Do
that suggests
I feel
that I'm
like
getting
something's trying to
close?
burn me?
The holy energy coming down. No, okay.
That's a smite incoming. That's not a celestial.
You're just like, yeah, gods up there, are you gonna let me know?
Hey,
feel nothing.
demons. It's your boy.
It's me,
So top
your boy.
luck. Anything? Like last time? You know,
Shakes
to
his head.
nod or shake his head. Not which
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, it kind of did the raspberry kind of sound and then just slowly shook its head. Just kind of like ears flicking, head up, looking around.
Could I look for any signs of influence?
Make a survival check.
Nice.
Oh my god!
Nice, dude.
2 nat 20s in a row.
Oh my god.
I think this solidifies that you can no longer complain when Paris is getting in one after the other.
I think we can also
Sure.
solidify. This also solidifies that being cursed is actually good for him.
To be fair,
20s.
I got a nat 1 before these 2 nat 20s.
But was it before you got cursed?
No,
No? Was it? I don't know.
no, it was inside on Gyrus.
Yeah, that was before I got cursed.
Oh.
That's all the first not the curse,
Oh.
apparently.
Cursing is good. It's fine. Fine.
With the 23, looking around, trying to get a feel for the area. This area is getting thicker. More brush is dense. Moving the cart still has enough of a walkway, but sometimes you have to actually get out of the cart to move it. But you're also noticing that most of the tracks in the current area are of various creatures, none of them with the horse's hoof prints, or rather, the celestials' hoof prints that you're looking for. Not in this area, at least. Not in the way you're coming from.
Oh, so it's just kind of.
I have a last ditch effort, but I'm going to wait until we can actually rest to do it.
I don't think we're anywhere near them.
No, I mean to be put on to make sure we're going the right direction. Opposed to
I mean, I'm
entirely
pretty
away.
sure. Pretty sure if we're moving towards the capital, eventually we're gonna come across.
I don't think you just happen across a unicorn's glade.
Huh. I mean, I don't know how this works usually. Because, just kind of points to himself. Devilish lad.
She points to herself! Only recently worked!
Yeah, but what if it's something as like divine as this, I think it might more be a thing of like they go to you rather than you go to them, or in some way they orchestrate it all so that you just happen to meet, just happen, quote unquote.
She shrugged. I had to find the other one last time. And the only reason I found it is because of this creature. She'll afford it, bucks. I call you an animal, you can't get pissed.
Kind of tosses its head lightly.
I guess when it comes to matters about God, just gotta have faith.
You see her crack a
Yeah.
smile before she just leans her head back.
He finger crossbows.
You're a fucking dog. What time is it actually, roughly? Can I see the sky through the trees?
Barely.
Fuck!
Let's say you're about 2 days away. And it's a little afternoon. I'm just going to jump to then, just so you're aware.
Okay.
Jairus, make a perception check.
Oh, you're...
Me or the owl?
Are you looking
You.
through your own eyes? And are you paying attention?
I mean, are we in the cart right now?
Yes.
No, I'm fucking reading.
Okay. In which
I do
case,
have the owl.
then Rora, make a perception check.
Adreno. Someone just threw a rock at the window.
Alright.
Let's see this. Let's see this juicy roll.
Yeah, I hit that nat 20.
I can't look. I feel like you jinxed it.
I really did.
Knock on wood.
I have no wood.
I do.
8.
Not in that one.
There wasn't on that
Not
one.
good.
Oh no. Maximum, and there's the make 2 rolls.
So your passive perception picks up on something being off, but when you're looking around
Thank
for
you.
it, you don't see where it is coming from.
What is it that I pick up with being off, though? Is it sight-based, scent-based, sound?
Tree based.
Alright.
Oh.
What the fresh fuck is that?
Am I driving the car?
You're driving the car, as I would presume, and behind you all, you just hear as a tree slams down behind you. Just seems just big old branch just collapses behind you guys.
Oh.
I whip the reins.
What was
see if I
it
can get
just
this thing to
behind
go a
us?
little faster.
Was it
Tree
just
branch,
behind?
like maybe a couple feet at most. Kicks up some dirt in your face.
Oh.
It's
That's
a brand.
unusual.
Huh.
I'm gonna say Gyrus, and were you two just sitting down casually?
I was, yes.
I know you were. I'm gonna have you in a second. Don't worry, I got plans with you.
Oh god, Jar's about to get clotheslined by a tree.
I know. He's
Are
about to
the
get fucked
are the
up.
other two? Were just you two just sitting casually at the back, or towards Venroar at the front? We're just where
Are you
were
talking to me?
you two? Yes, you and
I'm
your brother.
Always on Lux.
Oh, then you're fine. Erthos, you were probably sitting close enough to be able to speak to Lux then? Well, to Cassie on Lux?
Talk to the horse.
I mean, he would only really. He would be sitting to talk to Cassie, but he was mostly just lying down.
Okay, let's see your
Like
fine
I
as well.
say.
Gyrus, athletics check, please.
Oh no, that's not what I'm good at.
This is why I stay on Lux, so I can just yank up whoever falls out.
Oh.
It was a DM roll, but it was still a 14. That's one above the DC.
Oh, thank God.
So when Venrora suddenly, kicks the mule into high gear and starts trying to barrel through things, as you're kicking up speed, about 10 feet away, you hit a root that basically pulls the back of the cart like a good 5 feet off the ground.
Oh.
And Gyrus, reading his book, looks up, grabs the side of the cart, and is able to hold on just enough that he's not just thrown out into the tree before you're bouncing. I actually need to.
Oh my god, I just
Do
love
something
the
real
idea
quick.
of just Arthos lying down and he goes, oh, I'm standing now.
And then you slam back into there.
Horizontal to vertical. Oh, shit.
Oh dear. Oh.
Let's see what happens to the
I
cart
don't
with
know
that.
if
Oh,
that's getting my
oh no. Oh boy.
attention. Is there a reason we're suddenly running?
Venora, make another perception check. Your passive hears something.
Okay.
Anyone with passive 15 would hear this.
Oh, then I hear it.
Stop that.
Definitely.
Oh,
You can make
Stop
one as
saying
well.
things before I roll.
I said your passive will hear it, but you don't know where it is without an active look.
Stop
Can I
saying
roll
things
since
before
we can hear it?
Yes, you can hear it, so you can
Yeah.
roll. If you have a
Arthos
if you have a
is
15
gonna
passive.
sit up and look around.
Do you have do you have a 15 passive perception?
I have a
Yes, you do.
17
You have
17.
perception.
All I needed was a yes from that. I didn't hear it.
I'm better than you, Guru. I'm joking.
You take 6 psychic damage. Just sorted.
Paris, were you rolling as well, or do you not have a 15?
I rolled an 18.
Ah, you rolled an 18. Ah, because you had it on. So yeah, Paris
Yeah.
is the one who notices it, by the way. Your back wheel is cracked,
Uh-oh.
and every now and then, as it's going around, it's like goes around the.
She will whistle sharply to give him Roar's attention. But, you need to stop now.
Alright, I haul the rein.
Poor mule's getting whiplash, just like fast, slow. I'm in pain. It's fine though. It stops after a moment.
Cassie?
She'll point to the wheel.
I look at the wheel.
Yeah, I'll move over to look at it.
When you first look down and see it, it's like it doesn't look bad, and then it rolls around. You can see that this crack is just running down the side of it, looking like it's about ready to split off a chunk of the wheel.
Oh.
Oh wow. Does that look like something I could repair?
You might need to make a new wheel.
That's more carpenter's tools at that point. You can try and make a patch for it, but just from looking at it that too much stress on the wheel could cause the crack to increase and possibly break the entire thing, which could break the entire cart. You can
Dawn.
use something to try and make like a fix for it, but it's going to be a short-term thing. Yes,
Would mending fix it?
you can certainly try.
Okay. I'm gonna have to use that ring though, cause it's not one of the ones I know right away.
It's not one of the what?
The ring you gave me.
Yeah,
the-
no. I mean, one of the what afterwards?
It's
What-
not one of the cantrips I know right away, but
Gotcha.
it's wizard cantrip, so it does work for this.
Make an Arcana check.
Um,
All right. So you see him sit down. You see him like make sure his ring's affixed, and as he should be stumbling through this is not something he has practiced. This is not something that is amongst his repertoire. The ring begins to give off this faint glow that seems to increase slightly as the magic springs forth across his fingertips. As for the next minute, let me see how large the area surface of this is for mending. See if you're able to fix up enough of it. Mending. No larger than 1 foot in any dimension, and it's on the wheel, so you are able to mend it, and it does take you some time to do so, just because it takes the minute to cast it. But as you watch, you can see it beginning to seal itself back up and become whole again.
great. That
You
worked
d-
perfectly.
You do see that there's a little bit more of it that is slightly, like maybe like an inch more, that's still broken. And slightly chipped into because you didn't have the pieces to actually slap back onto it. But the pieces that were broken in the wheel itself that were still together, you were able to mend those. So there's still a few chips from where the very quick jumping forward caused it to chip and scatter. Otherwise, though, that wheel looks better.
Wonderful. I've never tried that one before. I'm not sure if he would know. He probably noticed that. Okay.
Hmm?
I don't know. I don't know if you want to keep it private, NPR. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Other people might. Athos looks surprised and in awe. Jarvis.
Interesting.
Jared also looks very pleased with himself. Well,
Though,
it's the first time I've
I
heard
don't
that
know.
picture before. That was very
Given everyone's paying attention to like the wheel, I'm not sure if anyone will notice.
Not fully.
I
Just
suppose
like
we
a
still need to-
passive.
I suppose we still need to get this properly fixed later, but this should do.
Oh.
Other than that, was there a reason we suddenly started running? And he's looking at Venroro.
Hey, Guru, can I make another perception?
Yeah.
The branch, I think, that fell. He looks at Jarvis.
The donkey spooked?
I don't know. I think, I don't know. Maybe when Aurora spooked.
And Venroro spooked? Looking at her again.
It's getting higher, guys. It's getting higher.
Slowly getting there.
Step by step.
But what do I perceive, Guru?
Where are you looking?
Behind us.
Okay.
And not just on the ground.
Okay.
To the sides and above.
Okay. You look up. Trace your eyes across the higher parts of the trees. Then you bring it back down, making sure you're not leaving anything to chance. There's a moment where your eyes flicker and seem to snap onto something, and then you just see a few leaves that seem to just be falling out of the trees. When you snap your eyes back up, trying to find the source of it, you feel a wind blow against you. You look through the trees, look through for something, anything. All you see is green. The green of the trees, green of the rots, the brown, of course, of the wood. I don't know the name for the branches besides branches. Sorry.
Limb, bough.
Bough, that's the word. You do notice that these are very thick branches.
Are they green? On the splits where they broke off of the tree.
On the one that broke off, you're a ways away from it at this point. You'd have to go back.
I'll go back.
Okay. So you're just leaving the cart and you're just jogging
How
back.
far is it?
Say, with the time taken for you to stop it, I'd say a good 360 feet away, at least.
360 feet away?
Yeah, at least. Which is going for the minimum. The maximum would be closer to 500-600.
I will ask Gyrus
I'm
to
back.
send the owl.
Okay.
to
What I
look at
missed?
The end of the branch that broke off the tree.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Where did you leave off, Paris?
I'm describing how if we try to fix the wheel, we might break it.
He cast mending
Oh.
and fixed the wheel.
Oh. Yeah, this entire time I should beat you with the fucking quarterstaff you wield.
That is not one of the cantrips I did right away. Okay, it was special.
Okay.
Yes. And now Gyrus is being asked to send Owl back to look at the branch.
Oh yes, we will definitely do that.
Okay. Make a nature check.
Myself.
Yes, yourself. This is your brain that is being used.
I will have described what I'm looking for on that branch.
Make the owl make a perception check at advantage.
The owl.
Yes.
Go grab the sheet.
Hoot hoot, motherfucker.
Advantage perception.
11. Looking over the end of the branch that Fenora wanted you to take a look at, the part that was broken off does appear green.
I will relay them.
That branch did not break naturally. That was broken by something up in the tree branches. Something large enough to have broken something that thick.
Arthos hops on the cart.
Yeah, should we continue on then?
Yes.
Maybe we should look out for roots this time?
Also, yes.
As we get back in the car, I'm gonna continue to look through the owl to look around more to see if the owl sees any creatures or anything like that.
Make another
Oh my
perception
god,
check.
I'm gonna lose my shit, Dawn. This is twice a week in a row.
Oh shit, well.
With advantage,
Yeah.
it still has advantage on site-based checks.
Oh, well, I didn't mean that.
So 18. What is it, Paris?
I DM'd it to you. Sorry, I have a Jolly Rancher in my mouth.
Which thing about it?
I'm gonna
It
get
never told me what it did.
Gosh dang it. Send me the description again and I'll give it to you.
I don't remember the description.
I'll get to it in a bit. I promise. I remember now.
Oh, okay.
As soon as you mentioned where you got it from, I'm like, no, wait, no, I remember.
Jolly Rancher.
Why did you just whisper that?
Because she
After
can
you
hear it.
After you said it, I got it.
The sensual words of Taru.
I love that she just has a fucking candy jar filled with it.
I do.
Are they all specific flavors?
It's all watermelon.
You disgust me.
It's not actually mine. The jar
So,
or Tiny's.
what does Jar see?
Oh yes.
With an 18, looking around, trying to get a view of things, you see various points where clearly there have been things moving around. Where are you looking exactly? Just here and there.
I guess more concentrated around, I guess, the forest area where the branch was taken down, and then moving forward towards us through the forest. Is the best way I can describe it.
So you're just like I'm asking, like, are you going like up, down, just?
Oh, just the trees, I guess.
Okay.
A little further up, I guess.
Okay.
If anything.
There are an exceptional number of trees to look at, just so you're aware.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And you're trying to like kind of weave your way through it. And even though this creature seems to be highly perceptive, it notices birds, notices other things. It does almost miss something in the branches.
Oh.
Brownish. With a bit of a... Actually, we'll check the visual description, make sure I describe this right. With a bit of horns that kind of like go off the ridge of its eyes down its back slightly. It's got an elongated neck, serpentine-like. Holding on to the edge of a branch like a bat.
Elongate. Sorry.
A thick tail kind of slowly whipping back and forth with a thick barb kind of curled around as it just seems to be moving through the branches. You're not seeing that it's like moving towards you all, but it is nearby. And as the owl vaguely hears a ka-tunk of the cart, you see this creature turn and kind of look over and just kind of like seem to look towards it. Doesn't move towards it.
The owl?
Yeah, the owl sees this creature looking in the direction of the cart. You see it like open its mouth, and then this kind of like serpentine tongue kind of flickers out for a second as it lets out this soft.
Oh no. Is it
I remember
interested in
the time.
us?
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
How big is
You're not
this creature
seeing, you're
again?
not seeing this. For reference, though,
Yeah,
this is a big creature. It's big, not massive, but it is big. The friend you were using the stones as building blocks were bigger. This is still at least horse size, something like that.
Great. Awesome.
Maybe a little bit bigger.
Awesome.
Is
I
there
can
any
work with
way?
that.
Is there any way I can recognize what this is?
Make a nature check, or a history check.
He's always more prone to history. Well, no. In this case, it'd be nature.
You can do either.
Oh, well.
Okay, nature. So
It's the same either way, anyway.
it is big scaly thing in the trees. It's you'd say it's related to some kind of snake based off of its description, except that it appears to have like almost bat-like arms, and that's not adding 2 + 2 together correctly in your head.
There is something out there.
What's it look like?
He'll describe it for everyone.
Does that sound familiar to me at all?
Without seeing it fully, I'm going to say no.
Mind if I make a check?
You can make one, yes.
Thank you.
That's weird.
It's pretty much the same thing, yeah.
Cleaner soul, lighter soul.
Cassie just looks tired at this point.
I cannot wait until I get to my computer, or at least my.
Is it coming closer?
Is it? Is it approaching us?
At the moment, not yet.
Not yet.
Let me look at this.
I'll keep my eye out, see if I can notice it. I thought she was saying "ree, ree," and I'm like, what?
Yeah, for now I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Trying to stay out of range of this thing with the owl, but keeping an eye on it.
Yeah, this thing just it makes like this guttural hissing, clicking kind of sound, just as it. And then you realize it's not pulling itself forward by these limbs. It has limbs underneath, legs that are clearly well traveled of this area, kind of hopping between a few different branches, using its wings to give it a bit of buffering as it just looks around.
Hold on, what is that noise?
What noise? It might be me.
Probably
No,
you with
it's
your
not-
Jolly
it-
Ranchers.
It's me.
Okay. Consider like I did just bite one in half, so
Taru, don't call yourself out like.
too late. She always does. Where are you from? I love this girl. I'd take a bullet for this girl, but she's usually calling herself out.
Huh? What?
She just missed all of that. Tara, it's fine. I just mentioned how I'd die for you. Fine.
Oh,
You know,
don't
the
die for
usual.
me. Anyway, go ahead and continue while I try to figure out what noise is.
No worries.
Wait, so did he mention that this thing had wings?
Oh yeah, he'll continue describing it as we travel.
Nothing's still coming up for me?
No.
Hmm. And it's just watching us.
No.
It's coming closer?
No.
So it's just bailing.
It's just moving through here like it lives here. It hasn't seemed to notice you fully, but you've made more than enough noise that it seems to be moving around the area you are, as though it's just looking around trying to see if it can spot where the noise is coming from, but it doesn't seem to be like directly aware of where you are and trying to like jump on you.
Mm-hmm.
It's just investigating.
This is weird.
How long are you
Let's
going to
just
keep
keep
watching it?
going.
Oh, never mind. So
I mean,
keep going.
unless
Are you going
somebody
at the same
wants to
pace?
keep- Unless someone wants to keep watching.
I want to. Because that's a large snack. And I'd rather not ambush us.
So same pace? Alright, and are you trying to be stealthy?
How fast could it move?
You don't know.
Arthas is gonna kind of mumble this to himself.
Hmm.
I'll take that as a no then?
I'll try and stealth. Though it's based, obviously, on you-know-who's
Of
fucking
course.
stealth.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Sorry, what's
Yeah. Well,
Did something happen?
I rolled a 6 on stealth.
Oh.
nice. Wait, hold on.
I mean, it makes sense. It's a
Hold on.
horse.
Nice.
Venora, you wanting to roll stealth?
I mean,
What are we stealthing?
That's up to you guys. If you guys are wanting to be stealthy, you can roll
Oh,
stealth.
on
If
the
you're
card?
not, then I will take it as your passive, which is going to possibly be good, possibly be not.
My passive isn't good, but let's see what I.
You mean
Hey,
on
guess
the card?
what?
It's your passive.
It's my passive.
Well, you're not proficient in it, so your passive would have been a 10. So it is actually better
yeah,
than your
passive
passive.
stealth.
Doesn't even add my dexterity.
Yeah, your passive stealth is generally an 8 plus your stealth modifier.
Oh, I thought.
Oh
it
well,
was 10
shit. Then I rolled a
dexterity.
10.
Oh, I thought it was 10. Oh.
No,
I got
it's 8
better
plus.
than both of you.
You got better than the horse. Congrats. Dude, you got the
And,
same as the horse.
and Gyrus, you? Etu?
What are we stealthing? Are we on the cart still?
You're on the card still.
What's the passive again for stealth?
8 plus your modifier.
Modifier.
Okay. I guess I'll fucking try. I'm gonna go with the passive.
Nope. You're not able to just go with it. It's either passive or active.
Oh.
I didn't even know passive existed until then.
I'm doing it because I feel like it'll be funny.
Okay, well,
Mm.
going with that then.
Okay?
Is the thing still
That's cocked.
not really moving towards us, or?
You barely managed to beat that. Probably because of Earthos' check. Earthos' check just barely managed to beat that.
I'm sorry, that's not my forte.
No, that's fine, that's fine.
Oh, you're fine. There's nothing bad about having an encounter possibly, happen to you,
Hey.
or if you miss it.
So,
Earthos is still on
thanks
the nat
for rolling
20s?
another nat 20 there, bud.
Yeah,
You can
Yeah.
no longer talk shit when I do it.
I know.
You are one
I
of
know.
us.
One of us.
I know. It's just RNGesus, okay? Sometimes it goes my way, sometimes it doesn't. It's just, yeah.
You have rolled 3 natural 20s. In a
Yeah,
row, I believe, after being.
No.
No, not in a row. No.
not in a row.
Almost.
We're pretty close together.
Close.
Okay.
That being
Continue.
said,
So it's working out my
you
way.
do see this creature take off, and you see its wingspan as this creature is impressive. Not necessarily massive, but it's in terms of almost looking at something the size of a war horse, just suddenly open outwards an impressive amount of distance and then take off.
So it's leaving?
It goes into the air, and as you watch it, it seems to just kind of be circling, not necessarily looking down at specific things, but it just kind of woof, woof, woof.
Do all of us see it take off? Or
No.
just Gyro?
Just Gyrus.
Okay.
Everyone else hears a faint.
So fuck.
It's in the air now.
Awesome. No, what the fuck was it?
Is it still circling?
You don't know. I mean, are you following it all the way up out?
Yeah, I would like the owl to go just. I don't want it to go too far up out of the tree line or anything, but just enough to see it.
Do a little bird poke your head out of the trees to take a peek. It's
Pretty much.
circling. It seems to be trying to look down through the heavy, dense foliage. It does not appear to be looking to where you guys are. I mean, as far as you can tell, you have no idea where exactly you are specifically.
Mm-hmm.
The bird, just so you are aware, is going to eventually want to be coming back because you only told it to observe this thing, and it's not able to receive any further commands.
Okay.
So right now it's basically acting under your commands, but also slightly under self-preservation of just, followed the command of watching. Well, I'm as close as I'm going to watch it from. Yes, I can still see it.
That's fine too. That's exactly what I want.
Dad, I can see this motherfucker. That's all you asked me to do. I'm
Just
done.
close enough to see it.
I'm looking at it through a scope so I can see it. I asked you to watch it. I am. It's watching it through a scope. Don't judge me, Dad.
Charles would be the man to own a telescope.
He would. Oh.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So, I guess I'll just keep an eye on it for a little while longer.
Everyone who's on the ground, who is not Gyrus, roll me a perception check.
Who is not on the ground?
I said everyone who's on the ground who's not Gyrus, because his senses are in the air.
Christ almighty!
3 for 3, 3 for 3, 3 for 3, 3 for 3.
15.
I mean, is it... Wait, now. I don't think he has that. So, just roll.
God dang it.
Broke it.
How dare you, Lux?
This also includes Venrora, just to remind you, Mad.
Oh, isn't Lux riding currently?
11. You're fine.
That didn't mean anything.
Lux is kind of tossing his head, looking around, and at one point, kind of starts kind of moving in such a way that it kind of forces the donkey to follow him and kind of pushes the donkey kind of off the path, or at least so far as the path as you're aware.
What the hell are you doing?
Kind of looks over his shoulder, then keeps looking forward and just keeps going right along.
Same thing?
Are you going to look back?
Yes.
Looking back, you hear an odd noise. Like, at first, it's like the braying of a donkey, maybe? Or maybe a goat. No, it's more of a goat sound. And Earthos, you're also seeing this as you look back. Both you hear this sound, and then all of a sudden you hear this.
But the first fuck.
As you watch, just kind of slowly padding through some of the area right near where you guys would have been going, which doesn't seem to be coming towards you yet, is a creature you're only getting bits and pieces of through the peeks through the trees. The image that you can see, though, is that you can see the face of a lion looking around, sniffing at the air near where you are,
God!
moving slowly, and then as it moves forward, you can see it's accompanied by what appears to be a goat.
I'm a bit confused.
That's amazing.
How fast are we moving?
Casual, standard pace. And this thing it's not moving super fast, but it's definitely moving in a direction that looks like it's trying to find or catch up to you guys. As you can see, it again just kind of loping at a casual pace near to what yours is. Just seem to moving from tree to tree. At one point, with your 15s, let me actually see real quick. You see, as it's moving between, you actually get a good enough glimpse to see that the goat is not accompanying the lion. The goat is part of this creature.
Do we know what this is?
I'd say who is proficient in Arcana?
Not me. I'm proficient in nature.
That's right.
That's about as good as I'm getting.
That's right.
I am, but I'm distracted.
You're distracted. So yeah, you just see this creature moving towards you guys, and then you see a third head rise up from the other side of the lion's head, and it's this slick horned creature with a beak of a nose and bits of fire flecking at its lips as it opens its razor fanged maw. And as it does this, wings unfurl behind it in a way to keep it from running into trees, not to fully fly because you guys are amid the trees, but it is using this in an attempt to apparently try and catch up.
It sees us. though.
Catch up to us?
Yes, it sees you.
Oh!
There you go. Fine, I suppose. If it's definitely seen us, right, and it's trying to fly towards us to, I don't know. Can I gauge its intention?
Oh, that?
That's not good.
Well, I
See
mean,
its
it's
teeth?
best not. It's best not to make assumptions. Because for all we know, I could end up shooting someone that just wants to have a chat.
True.
Yes.
I have a fair head when it comes to reading the emotions of creatures. Could I hazard a guess to see what's intent?
Make an animal handling check or an insight
Alright.
check.
Could I not?
Can I point out something? Just, just the bare basics. It's a three-headed creature baring its teeth and running at us. I think I can gauge what it wants to do.
Can I
I'll
roll
take that.
insight?
Roll an animal handling check, yeah.
Oh. So you said you could roll insight. Okay.
I realized afterwards that insight is for people. Yeah, you still know that
I mean,
this
go
thing is.
off.
It looks hungry and it is coming after you.
Can I fire crossbow bolt at it?
Take a shot.
I'm obviously going to tell Vinroar to run.
I speak
That'll hit.
to the mule and I apologize, and then I whip them right.
That'll hit.
Ben Roy. Wait. Last time, I will just say this.
I'm keeping an eye on this time.
No, the few times before you whip the reins.
Oh yeah,
people
I
have fell off the
say
cart.
hey. Sorry to the mule. I say hey. We going.
Jairus,
Okay.
make an
I mean,
athletics
you
check
do-
with disadvantage.
Yeah, no one told me anything about what's going on.
You did hear
No, he didn't.
No,
No,
he's
I
looking through the owl.
Okay, I'm gonna.
depend on you
Yeah.
guys.
I'm all the way on the bench. You shouldn't be depending on me right now.
So that's 8 damage.
Athletic disadvantage.
And we're rolling initiative in just a moment here, so hold on. I'm gonna drag over her.
Drew, wait, don't drag
me. What?
What?
Don't drag me. I gotta do something real quick.
Oh, I thought you said don't drag mate. I'm like,
Don't drag me.
Don't drag me into this!
Vinroar, like, I ain't fighting. Fuck you.
Or as a bonus action. Do I get a bonus action, or is this
For
just
this, I'll allow it.
I don't. Okay. I'm gonna use my insightful fire.
Okay, roll your insight check.
That's a 13.
As of right now, you're not certain.
Okay.
It managed to beat your 13. It will be on the map next round.
Do I fall off?
With a 10, I'm going to say you barely managed to keep on.
Okay.
Only barely. And that's because of the fact that at this point, this is the second time this has happened. I'd say after the first time, you were at least slightly a little bit more just kind of keeping your hands on the place. Like, yeah, I don't want to get charged off.
Makes sense. I feel like that jolt would be enough to
Nice.
snap me back too.
Oh,
Yeah, because there's no chance I can take
that you could what?
a shot at him.
I'm going to say Earthos had the surprise round with that because you weren't knowing that he was going to just fire away.
Fire away! I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You better be.
I'm not that sorry.
Did Madrino do what he needed to do?
Almost.
Okay.
Oh, are you getting a new picture?
I might be.
I'm excited.
Oh yeah.
I have you dropped on the map, but I haven't any rolls for you, so I will remove you from here, and I'll wait for you to.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Well, not you. Sorry, I'm pulling up the music, and it immediately started going done from the last time I did it. I'm like, no, not you.
Mm. That Pokemon music, though.
It's not Pokemon music. I can promise you that.
I know. Just remember to type. Play in front of the link before you.
I know.
Just warning you'd be nice.
I kind of like that one actually. I'll do this one instead. Let's see if this one is a good one. Whoop, not you.
Oh wait, fuck! I keep forgetting that ranger shit. That's terrifying. Oh no, it's rolling advantage. Awesome.
I don't know why I queued up 9 songs. They didn't do the whole playlist, did it?
It probably
Shit.
did. Yeah, because you did a playlist.
I got it from a playlist, okay? It decided to go with the one at the top instead.
I liked that. That was
Oh
pretty
no,
good.
that's for a different fight. That's gonna be for a different fight entirely.
That's too intense for this.
Yeah, that's too
I like
intense
that
for
he
this.
said Queed. That's
I did
what
too.
Son of a. Did it do the thing again? It did. Why is it doing this thing?
You have to go to the link specifically.
I
You can't
did
just
go
use-
to it specifically.
but not the playlist, because apparently that's the one you're going to.
Alright, hang on. Let me see if I can fix this.
Wait, hold on. Skip all.
Skip.
Mm.
I'm just gonna keep typing skip until it skips them all. Skip all of them.
Guru, whenever you want to add me on there, by the way.
Of course, of course. How do I do this by itself? Hold on. Share. Where is it?
Which one is it?
I'm gonna be right back.
The 6th.
Battle.
No, 7th one. 7th.
6th.
The one that reads 7? On the list?
Yes.
Okay.
Raid.
Oh, Raid. That's the one you.
Yes.
Okay.
Just want the one. I got it from a
Okay.
playlist, yes, but I only wanted the one.
You'll have all of them.
Oh, I went
There
away.
you go.
Did you get it at work?
Yes.
We're trying.
Cool.
Oh, Donathan.
Gosh, damn it.
Oh, I got it.
Please. Can we just clear?
No.
You can't just clear the whole thing?
I probably can, but I've already typed in all of this, so.
Fair enough.
And that's what's playing, so twice more.
Isn't it once more?
I think
Yeah.
that's it, right?
Yep, I think you skipped it.
This one's raid.
Yeah, you skipped it twice. Oh, no,
Oh,
there
I
it
guess
is.
it's playing. So. Loop it.
Now we loop. Oh, sorry, looping.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alright, we're ready now.
Where is Vin?
So that we can clear the queue just in case he needs to play more.
Shouldn't.
Shouldn't, but just in case.
Yeah. Oh, not yet. Let me just put this on real quick.
And there is a way, I just can't remember the full command. There we go.
There we go. See, I told you this was much better sounding. Ah, you guys got lucky.
Always like to hear that.
There's Venrora.
I'm in the cart.
The Goro.
There she is.
Did anyone roll for him?
That is some bullshit. But alright, let's do it. Hey Don, guess what? I'm getting out the home dice. Roll 20's banned.
Roll 20's banned.
Don't worry, I'll add you to the turn order. Make sure that you're here. And so, top of the round, Cassie.
Not me.
Oh boy. I guess I will stay next to the cart. Well, I have a choice in this matter, but that's what the instructions looks as. And I will shoot at the bitch.
All right.
Because God forbid I get close.
That'll hit.
Yeah. Do I have a bonus action, isn't it? Do I have to call before I hit, or can I just do it?
Before.
Okay. Alright.
Knowing you're gonna hit takes out the fun.
Fair enough.
Okay. I'm always worried about how loud to make this.
So far, I think we're good.
Well, I also have rhythm turned down to like 3%, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. That your turn? That's all you're doing?
Yep.
Alright.
Lux instructions, stay by the cart.
So, Gyrus, your eyes snap back into focus. You just see Cassie turning around and taking a shot, and when you look back over your shoulder, you see. Well, that's a thing.
So I do see it?
Yes, you do see it.
Can I now Arcana check to figure out what it is, or?
I'd say it would be your action.
Okay, let me,
I think that's Earthos on the card.
Yeah, I would like to point out real quick that Earthos' Earthos token is still in the bottom left corner.
It is?
It's
No,
on the
it's
cart.
right here.
I saw it
No,
on the
look at the bottom left.
He's in two places?
It's the word Earthos, remember?
Oh no!
What are you talking about? There's no Earthos token down there.
Sure.
I don't see
but-
an
It's gone
I
now,
just-
that's
yeah.
why.
It's
Oh.
gone now, John.
That's why you're talking about. I want to see no other. So thinking in the most suspicious voice ever.
Obviously. So what do you want to do, Gyrus?
Yeah, I'll use the action. Check
Make an
it.
Arcana check.
Arcana. And it's gonna take them a minute for the owl to come back, I'm sure.
Unless you want to make it disappear and then re-summon it.
Yeah, which would take
That
another
takes some
action.
time.
That, yeah. With that, big, glaring, bright as hell word shining in the back of your head, Chimera.
Huh!
Enter this.
Do I know what these things might be weak against or anything like that?
Not specifically. You're aware that they're pretty perceptive for having 3 heads, and that one of the heads is the head of a dragon.
Huh.
Yeah, that literally look in one, that's a dragon's head, which explains the wings.
Yeah?
Alright, anything with your bonus action?
Goodness, I don't think there's anything I can do with this action.
Staying where you are?
Are we still moving or stop?
Yeah, the cart's moving. The cart is
Yeah.
moving at its fastest.
Yeah, then I'm going to stay put.
Okay. What's Lex doing?
Hux is staying beside the cart.
Holding action to follow the cart. Or
Hold
those-
action. Oh yeah, the cart's not moving. I forgot.
It's not moving till the
I'm gonna
Nora's turn.
I'm gonna insightful fighting again.
That does beat it. There you go. Said that does beat it. NPR?
Impia.
Hello.
Yeah, I said you
Hello.
beat it.
My headset just decided, or maybe it was Discord. I don't know. I just got no sound for some reason.
That's
Yeah.
why I was like, I'm like, okay, I know he'd be doing something here, but you here? You alive? So yeah,
So
there
I
you go.
beat it.
You laugh,
Yes.
Okay. In which case, I get sneak attack.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. And I believe that's for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Or until I use it on something else. So I'm gonna. What? What? No.
That does
Okay.
miss.
Great.
All right.
That's my turn.
All right. Then Rora, this thing is still behind you.
It's definitely not my turn already, is it really?
It's your turn. Yeah. I mean, if we go through this at a good pace, we'll be able to get to your turn pretty quick.
Okay, wow. That's a steep drop off. Cool, so it's too far away for me to hit. I could throw something at it, but I won't.
Yeah, because you won't get that back.
The mule can't really drive itself.
It'll be moving on turn 20 unless you tell it to stop.
Basically, it does move on its own. You just might have to steady it every now and again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will keep an eye out, pull out my maul,
Mm-hmm.
and light it up.
Okay. Your maul?
I mean, my Morning Star.
There we go. All right, so that's your turn.
Yeah, that's about all I can do right now.
All right. So from
I
behind
can't-
you. Oh, good.
I can't drive the car with a shield on, can I?
No.
Okay.
And it's an
Just
action to
making
put it
sure.
on, so that's up to you.
Well, it's not an action to light up my
No, it is
Morning
not.
Star.
Nope.
So
So that's up to you. Make it quick. Are you putting on the shield or no?
no shield.
Okay, no shield. All right, so you have your hand on the
Same.
reins.
Yeah.
So from behind you, you see the wings snap out a bit more, and as it starts flying towards you guys, and manages to fly all the way up right here.
Holy shit!
I
A
don't want
bitch.
to. I should have
Oh,
at least
bitch!
moved, I
Damn,
guess.
that's fast.
Oh, that is. Oh, fuck. I
Pretty
don't know
decent
what
fly
to do.
speed.
Yeah.
And it is going to
that's
make a multi-attack.
Don't hit
Like
the wizard.
a
Don't hit the
bitch.
wizard.
It's always me right here, isn't it?
Don't
Because
hit
you're so
the wizard.
I did ask if you wanted to move.
Yeah, I just, didn't expect this. I should have gotten.
No one expects a chimera.
No one expects a
No one
Chimera
ex-
Inquisition.
Exactly.
Guru,
Yes.
actually that's a good question.
Yes.
When's the donkey's turn?
20.
Oh, okay.
Top of the round, basically.
First attack
Okay.
is at Erthos.
I don't know what's worse, the wizard or the fucking rogue.
As the lion head is going to move to attack you. Right, lion head reaches out to bite you. 12 to hit.
Misses.
I was about to say, that better not hit.
Gyrus.
Yeah.
It is going to attempt to claw at you.
Okay.
9 to hit.
Oh, no, I don't think 9 hits.
Unless you have a negative dex, no.
Yeah.
As it's doing this, it seems to be frustrated. Latches the claw into the cart as as it turns its head, so the dragon head's looking at you all. Eyes seem to almost unearthly just seem to like rattle in its place as it inhales, and I need
Oh, hell.
all of you within a 15-foot cone. So I believe, let me double check here.
I think the only person who's gonna get hit is the mule!
No, the mule would get hit by it, but it's aiming it in this direction. So the mule is not going to be hit by it, yeah. And Paris, you're on Lux, so I'm going to say Lux is making the dex save. I'll say Lux is taking the damage because you're technically at 20. You three and
Yeah.
Lux, I need dex saves.
Add advantage for me.
Danger sense.
Yeah.
Deck saves.
Oh no! Oh no! God damn it!
And Lux.
Oh my god!
So
So
everyone
cool
except for
that that-
Squishy Wizard saved.
That's cool.
Do I have enough?
Oh my
no,
God.
I absolutely don't have enough. Okay.
Ah.
So, I know I have another one around here. There you are. Let's grab another one. Just to speed this up a little bit. Oh, I'm rolling low.
Oh, I'm so sorry for you.
Oh no, not because you're sorry for me. It rolled high.
God damn it! Kara's freaking the fuck out!
That's cool.
30 points of fire damage. Half
30?
if you succeed. So yeah, you're unconscious.
Shit! Yeah!
Oh my god.
Wait, if you
13.
succeed, it's 30?
If you succeed, you take half of 30.
Okay.
Oh,
I was trying to get I'm like,
okay.
Jarvis is straight up
You-
dead.
No, I wasn't
Yeah,
gonna throw something
you-
that hard at you guys.
Gyrus, you have a more than that.
I mean,
I said 30.
The way
Half of you
you-
succeed. I said it very fast. I know.
Oh.
But you are alive. I did say that.
But
all I heard was 30 if you succeed.
No, 30. Half of
Yeah.
you succeed. Again, I said it fast, but I did say
Right,
it
but
correct.
how many hit points does Gyrus have?
Currently 0.
down. he does not have 30 hit points.
Cassie, it's your turn.
Oh, I really don't want to die. God damn it.
Jarvis is unconscious, and this thing is, I'll get happy, is it? It's
creature?
looking angry, isn't
Also,
it? Yeah.
did you want the donkey to move you?
This thing caught up with the dong.
Yes.
The donkey hasn't moved yet.
Yeah, but it's the donkey's turn before Cassie's. Is the donkey moving? Or are you you have an opportunity to pull on it as a reaction to stop it, but otherwise it is going to keep moving.
It's latched to the cart. If it keeps moving, it's not going to do anything.
The donkey? Correct. It's going to keep pulling you away.
No, I mean the chimera is latched.
I mean, it's got
on.
its claws into it, but if it pulled away, it would be basically pulling its claws
I'm-
out of it.
I'm-
Basically,
dude,
it'd be
you
trying to
saw
yank
it.
away.
You also saw it catch up to us easily, though, because it can fly, is the problem.
Yes. I'm not wasting my reaction for that.
Okay. So let me grab all of y'all and 5, 10, 15, 15, 20, 25, 35, 40.
It's gonna catch up.
I know it's going to catch
It
up. I
will,
need my
but-
reaction.
Yes,
Oh,
because
by the way,
that is going to be very helpful at the moment.
was that fire damage?
Yes.
Okay,
That's-
so the cult
So you
Half,
took
half,
half
yeah.
of half, yes. So you actually have more health than you thought.
Okay, so I took half of half. Excellent.
You're not
That's
raging.
You're not raging.
So
Oh,
At no
I
point
took
did you say
half.
you were raging. That's why I was
I did
asking to
not
make
know,
sure.
'cause I didn't think this thing was going to get this close as fast.
I told you it had
I-
wings, man. I tried to warn
I
you.
know, but you also said it wasn't flying.
Also, Paris,
Wait,
why did you
dude.
move?
Lux's commands to follow the cart, remember?
Yes, but
That was his reaction.
Oh, yep, you're right. Thank you.
And I'm on Lux.
Thank you.
and another thing is the cult's on fire, apparently.
Yeah, bits of it are on fire. Yeah.
This is a bad idea to keep the cart moving, so I'm gonna have to stay behind.
What are you doing?
Oh, Guru, here's something I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Can I?
I yell at Earthos to take the reins, and then I jump out the cart.
No,
I didn't use my movement.
nope. It's you. Your turn's over. We'll get to it on your turn.
Oh, fine.
Cassie, what are you doing?
Can I hold an action but also do a bonus action?
Yes.
Logically, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Do I have to hit for it to be cast, or does it just automatically be cast? Hunter's Mark is what I'm
That
asking
is
you
odd.
about.
That's
You can
the thing
just
you can just cast. Yeah.
Alright, so, once, and when, because this is inevitable, this thing gets close again, can I hold my action to activate Radiant Soul? And bonus action Hunter's Market?
I mean, if you're wanting, why? Okay. So
Because if I do it now, I'll have to move to it.
you can still shoot.
As
it.
opposed to it coming to me.
You can still shoot. It's within range.
Yeah,
I need to pull
not
out
on
my
this
sword.
turn. Not on this turn.
Oh, okay.
Radiant
I need
Soul
to pull
allows
out
you
my
to do it to
what?
weapon attacks. So that, and actually, no, not to just weapon attacks, to attacks.
It's an action though, so I can't
Yeah,
hit
yeah, she's
Yeah.
when I
right.
activate it.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to hit unless it moved away from you as an opportunity attack.
Don,
Yes.
I'm not quite understanding what you're saying. So you're saying I should wait until my next turn activated when I also can't attack?
No, I'm saying that if you want to make it now, like use it now, and then next turn you would get the extra damage on your hits.
I would just
Alright,
be
hold-
casting it as a reaction when it gets closer anyway. So I would have it next hit anyway.
Okay.
And I can't hold an action and use an action.
Correct.
So yeah. If I want to use it effectively, I have to hold it until it gets close.
trying to remember which. Yeah, you're using Radiant Soul. I'm like, is it the one that I thought it was? Yeah, it is.
It ain't a bonus action, unfortunately.
None of them are. Alright, so that's what you're doing?
Mm-hmm.
Gyrus, death save.
I don't like this.
Oh, baby.
Wizards are squishy.
I
They
know.
are. They are.
Okay, hold on. I just hit death save, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is a success.
Positive.
Click on one of the success.
Oh, good.
Lux. Same thing?
Yeah, same thing. Well, actually, no. You know what? Because he has to be taking me with him. I'm gonna hold action to kick once he comes within range.
Okay. Arthos.
Now the question is damage or attempt to save Gyrus.
Excellent question.
Oh, goodness.
I very quickly turn to Vanrora, like, can you help Gyrus or should I?
I can help him.
Okay, Arthos, what are you doing? You're on the card, still moving forward. What are you doing?
NPR?
I think his mic's doing the thing again. Okay, 14 barely hits.
Barely hits.
Hits.
Yes.
So yes,
Okay.
it does enter into this thing's flesh. It does damage.
Nice.
Nice. And as a I suppose I guess that's it really.
Okay.
So
Venora.
that's it then. I'm sorry.
Venora.
Save the boy!
I walk over and I stabilize Gyrus.
Make a medicine check.
Sorry,
You-
that's a 19.
You stabilize the boy. So
I
Gyrus,
rage.
roll a d4. So you're raging.
Thank you. I like living.
Roll a
I
d4.
like living.
D4.
Okay. In the next 3 hours, you'll awaken.
In the next 3 hours?
Unless someone
All
gives you
right.
magical healing.
Good luck, y'all.
So Venora, you have to move over to Gyrus to actually heal him.
I know.
I'll move for
I'm
you.
not big enough to just. No, I got it. I got it on my computer again.
Okay.
Cool. I rage. I
Raging.
will. I would like to move the boy.
I'll say as part of the medicine check, you moved him. I'll allow it.
I want to swap places with him.
That's what I kind of imagined. So that's 10. I'll say that moving him was an extra 5 feet, so I'll say you have used half your movement. You still have half left. So 15 feet.
Okay. I gotta check something real quick.
Oh, I thought he said I'm gonna chuck something real quick.
I mean, in contemplating that too, but I gotta check something real quick. Morning stars aren't versatile bites. Nah, well, that's fine. Well, that was my action, so I can't put on my shield. I can't throw anything because that was my action. Use my bonus action. Honestly, getting out of the cart right now wouldn't be a good idea because it's still moving. So I'm gonna sit right here. And impose myself.
Okay.
I can't because I can't do anything else, right?
Yep. You use your action and bonus action.
Cool.
So it flies on its way up. This time it has multiple targets.
Good.
Hold up.
Approach.
Yep. Kick it.
Miss.
That'll hit.
Oh.
Like 14 hit Paris.
This thing is low AC.
It's got high damage.
Don, I still haven't fixed his damage. It ain't 2d4 no more.
Nope. But I'll let you fix it for the next kick. So now it's going to first attack is at Lux, and it's going to make a bite attack.
Reaction to that reaction.
Nope. That's 20 to hit.
That hits.
14 points of piercing damage. Another attack at Lux with its... This time it's going to use claws. That's 25, that'll hit.
Yeah.
Against Lux again?
Yep, 14 again.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, no, with that side I wouldn't be able to do that, so this is another coin flip. That one is at the rider, as the goat head tries to headbutt you with its horns. That is a 15 to hit.
This is just basic leather armor, isn't it?
Yes. Studded.
Oh, no, it doesn't hit. I need to fix my ship.
What's your AC?
It should be, I think. Hang on. How much is studded leather at? It's...
It's 12 plus your dex.
Oh, that is 15. Yeah, hit me.
So hit you exactly on the nose. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh!
Pops right in the nose.
It deals 15 points of bludgeoning damage as it just pulls its head back and just headbutts you right between the eyes. Keeping the cart moving or staying where you are?
I don't have the reins anymore here.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking the person who has the... did you just drop the reins fully?
No, I tossed them to Gyrus. I figured he shot one-handed. I tossed them to, not Gyrus, Erthos. I figured he was shooting one-handed.
Light crossbow's two-handed.
Yeah.
I thought hand crossbow was
Hand
two-handed.
crossbow's two-handed. Are you using light or hand? He's using a light crossbow. Yes, he's using a light crossbow, so he's using two hands.
Hand crossbows are one-handed.
Yes.
No, I thought it was the other way around.
No, light crossbows are
Hence
two.
that hand.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So you just throw it into Erthos' hands, and he's just got both hands on this crossbow, just like, So I'm going to actually move you guys to the bottom left of the corner, just so we can keep the spacing correct, because right now, the cart's out of control. Because no one has control of this cart. That's what I'm saying. Move you down a little bit further. We don't need to worry too much about the topography and whatnot. We're just here to move the cart to see where everything is. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So cart has continued moving forward. Cassie, it is your turn.
Oh, wait. No, my fucking shit got activated because the Minotaur is close.
Paris.
It's
a Chimera.
The Chimera. Why did I say Minotaur?
Yeah, I was
What
about
the
to say.
fuck?
That's a big
Help
difference.
me!
Help me! Help me!
So, because
You are now. Describe yourself.
why
Or do
would
you want
I
me to?
describe my
Okay.
go for
Because
it?
this is the first time you've done this. From
No,
your-
I didn't.
It's not? Okay. When was the last time you
It's
did
the first
this?
time I've done it in
Golden
combat.
wings.
Oh, right, yes. So yeah, this time, as you're doing it, the burst of energy seems to just be more of a boom from you, as the light just seems to radiate from you, and then the rest of your group's like, oh, wow, and then they just get carried off, and now you're alone with Lux against this creature. Swing away.
Awesome.
That'll hit.
Hold up. Holy shit, I need to add certain things. I forgot about this.
Your level is 4, so it's +4 radiant, I know that.
I'm trying. Because I completely forgot to add my fucking thing to this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Excuse me. And because I don't think Hunter's Mark is crit, unfortunately.
It is a d6, so you can double any dice roll.
Oh!
So yes, it does. So 19 points of damage in total.
And one more swing.
With your bonus, yep. With your other hand, you swing out with another weapon. That will miss, though.
Yes.
Gyrus is
And-
out of combat for the time being, because no one's able to do anything
Heal,
to give him
yeah.
any HP. But it is Lux's turn.
I will have Lux take the disengage action and run up to the cart.
Okay, move up to the card. Earthos, what are you doing in the meantime?
Move him a little bit ahead of the cart, actually.
Arthos suddenly got rain and watching Venrora very, very angry for just kind of basically fuck off. Just looking at this camera. So Arthos is gonna. Can he hold the reins and shoot with a hand?
With a hand crossbow, yes. If you were wanting to just like grab the reins to stop it, I'd say you could do that, but that would be your action. Because right now you don't have the reins. If you had the reins before, I'd say you could have used your reaction to stop the mule, but because it's just kind of like thrown across your arms, you're still shooting at the moment. A choice is made and it's put you guys into a precarious predicament.
Well, Arthos, I suppose, will put away his simple crossbow, it's his light crossbow, sorry, and will grab the reins to stop the cart.
Alright. Alright. So the cart is now no longer going to be moving. Venrora.
Well, this thing is too far away for me to hit right now.
You can move closer.
I could move closer.
Feel free to
but-
move closer.
Yeah, I could. Here's the thing. That's a lot of damage. I'm gonna move closer.
Okay.
Yeah, it is, and you're the tank.
I'm gonna move closer, and I'm gonna get my shield on. Does my rage end because I haven't taken damage, by the way? Or can I just, like, do something to keep that going?
Let me double check rage.
Slap yourself.
Because you
It
rage.
says if I haven't attacked, I raged, I took damage last round, and then, like, the last round, and then
You
I
don't
didn't
have
get
to
hit.
take damage. I think something has to make an attack again.
Well, Well, yeah, that's the thing.
And he has to use an action to put it on. I'd say you have to use another rage if you want to keep it going. I'll allow you to
Alright.
spend
Well,
it while
you
you're
can-
raging.
I mean, bonus action to rage, action to put my shield on Guru, so I'm fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what.
I was gonna say you
combo
could injure yourself, but
that.
I could just slap
Yeah, that would be his
myself.
action. That would be his action, though. His slap's not going to
Yeah.
cut it. He put on his shield. So the creature, as you charge forward, you notice like at first it like looks like it's like ready to jump after them, and then the goat part of it just seems to like look at you with those like horizontal bar eyes, and just all three of the heads seem to like kind of twist their heads towards you one after the other, and just scratch at the ground and then leap on to you.
That's right, Beastie. Look at me.
Christ almighty.
14,
Nope.
15.
Nope.
That'll miss as well.
Please God, say... I was
Get
about to
outta
say, like,
here.
say 16! Say 16!
No, it was lower. Sadly, it broke its own chain.
Yeah, I really don't like this thing. Hold up, let me look at something. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking put something else on this bastard, because I really don't like it. I'm gonna use On the Hunt as well.
Okay.
And, unfortunately, since I am currently mounted... Never mind, not unfortunate.
That hits. Why would that be?
Oh.
Oh no.
The
Only one of them was a 1.
It's Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark said that twice now.
All right. Keeping. So that's you're not moving. So Gyrus is still. Lux is staying where they are or moving up. What's Lux doing?
Lux has 4 health right now.
Fun. Earthos.
Well, since the cart stopped, he picks up the light crossbow again, and he's gonna try and shoot.
Fire. That misses.
Keyword on try.
Mhm.
He's in a bonus action hide, I suppose. Is there? Are there like side?
There's a
panels?
side of the cart which is still crackling on fire a bit.
Oh.
He's gotta put that out.
Try and hide behind it.
Make a stealth check.
Oh.
Venrora.
Yep. Wow, we already back here. I'm gonna take a swing.
Mhm.
Well, I'm not gonna reckless it though because this thing has 3 heads. Oh,
That'll hit. Okay. All right. That's your turn.
yeah, that's about it.
All right. Creature digs in his claws, seems to shuffle, looking at you. Just seems to be like, "All right, fine, let's go, bitch." Actually, I need to roll something first.
Okay. Oh, he's
Nope.
do it. Oh, he ain't gonna do it.
9 misses. Not freedom. Freedom. 19. No, not 19. 18.
Ooh, that's it. That's the magic number.
All right.
The magic spot.
11 points of bludgeoning damage before
Have.
resistance. And that is a 12, so that'll
Is that a
miss.
5 or a 6? Do we
I'll,
round
I think
up?
he
let's
said
go
we
with-
were gonna-
we'll keep with the round down system we've been using for as long as we have.
All right.
Cassie. That'll hit.
Yay! Holy crap!
Nice one.
Daggum.
Nice to.
Go off, I guess.
That is some sweet damage.
Lux is staying, so Earthos.
Burn.
That'll miss.
Oh wait, I was hidden. So is that
Again.
advantage?
Yeah!
There we go. There it is again.
Oh, nice.
I want to do this.
4.
Oh, nice.
Nice!
Oh hell yeah!
Wait, that kills it.
Yep.
This kills the chimera.
Damn.
Oh, I'm being sarcastic. Yes. How do you want to do this?
I guess accidental shot through the heart.
All right. So Venrora, you're facing off against this thing. You're watching it. it's like trying to do like a bob and weave, but it's got 3 heads and it doesn't seem to know which way to do it. And finally, the lion head kind of goes up. All the other heads are getting reeling back, and as its entire chest is beautifully displayed before you, you just hear a and you just watch as it. All 3 heads are just making noises, looking at itself, just like clawing at where the arrow is, dug all the way up to the feathers, just looking down at it, just making more vague noises before it just collapses onto
What
the side.
happened?
What happened? I was winning. You hear the goat just like, oh.
Arthos puts out the fire.
Please! Stop it.
Well, that's a short.
My
Thank you.
almost dead horse over here looking at Monroe like, bitch. For once, the mule's the only one who didn't take damage.
Mule just like
What's happening?
kind of like looks back over its shoulder. Can't see anything still because it's kind of off to the left.
I will instruct Lux to take a seat in that little nook over there.
Okay.
Cassie, can you help Jarvis?
That's what I'm doing. Oh, help Jarvis? Oh, okay. Did someone stabilize him?
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah, Venrora did.
In the
I
meantime, give
will.
me just a moment.
Alright.
Be right back. Just need to grab someone
Healing
quick.
hands.
I'm gonna wait until Don gets back because I have the most perfect idea. Just for fun.
Oh, you're gonna fucking kiss Jarvis on the lips. aren't you?
No.
I was gonna say it's gonna be healing hand across the face, like slap it out.
Taru knows me so well.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It was
If you,
just gonna be. Wake the fuck up, right?
oh my god, wow. If Cassie does that, Arthos will be very surprised. Not like surprises and like, wow, I wouldn't have seen you do that. I'm just like, why did you do that? So aggressive,
She's
Cassie.
Still very upset about being told to be quiet when he was talking to the hag.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
He's still suffering for it.
As expected.
Hi, Don. I'm gonna healing hands him across the face.
Okay.
So you just feel his sting. Alright, he's good.
A healthy sting.
How much HP I get?
4.
Like 4, I think.
It's equal to the level.
Hey, Don, nice ambient forks music.
Working on adding extra stuff to you guys. Give you guys a little something.
Feel better? She's looking at Jarvis the most. I totally didn't slap you face.
He kind of rubs his cheek like he wasn't what just happened, but his cheek stings a little, but everything hurts right now, so
To be fair, you were set on fire.
yeah, that really sucks.
So, I'm obviously still angry for you telling me to be quiet.
Yes?
She will pat his cheek. The unsmacked cheek.
It still hurts a bit because you were set on fire, and so you've got a bit of burn.
How much health does he have?
4.
No, I mean just in total.
In
No.
total? Oh,
More than 4.
more than 4.
Oh, fuck it.
Less than 30, more than 4.
I just imagine him turning to look at the fire, just like, what?
Ignore all of that.
Yeah,
So
he's
fine.
looking
Still
around
care.
now, and now he's like,
She'll kiss his forehead and cast Cure Wounds.
It helps.
Oh. Thank you.
I think that's only 5 healing, not like
Yeah.
It's fine, don't worry.
Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Yay.
You take 5
Odds
healing,
as well.
and then you lose 2 health. Well, you lose the 5
That would
healing
put
and
him-
2 health.
That would put him down to 2.
Mhm.
Inflict wounds!
Oh no.
You kiss and it hurts.
You use inflict knife.
Inflict knife! I don't have a dagger.
That's your own fault.
Darius will be looking around though, and he's like, "Is the Chimera?"
It's dead.
It's dead, yeah.
I guess he sees the body.
of that.
What'd you do to it?
You shot it, that's what he did.
Oh, you said Earthos. I thought you said I made sure of that. I'm like, wait, what'd you do?
No, I didn't.
Venrora ain't like that.
But I do.
I know, but sometimes Venrora tends to like do things to ensure of it. I'm like, did you say that you like broke something off of it when I was
I'm
here?
going to harvest.
Right,
Don't
I was
get
about
me
to say.
wrong.
Arthur's is gonna go up and grab his crossbow bolt from
The one that pierced his
Different.
heart and whatnot. Because most of them miss. Just so you're aware.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's not getting them back.
Can you grab my arrows, please? Thank you.
Good answer, but okay. No.
Aw.
I'm joking. I'll get him. Yeah, he grabs the one. I think the crossbow bolts hit actually. I think only like 2.
Miss at least 2.
I believe.
3. That was surprise round 1 as well.
Ah, yes.
You lose 2
Three.
of them. Just so you're aware. The one that pierced its heart basically had to skip off of one of the ribs, and so
Yeah.
only the arrowhead is. And the arrowhead's intact, but it broke off once it hit the heart.
Okay, let me see. It's 3 hit, and you said the chest, the one that killed him, is broken.
Yes.
So you
Okay,
get 2 back.
You still have the arrowhead, so if you were to make a new shaft and feathering for it, you could reattach it. But
Okay.
otherwise,
All right, that's bolt head. Okay, and I'm gonna basically restock with the surplus bolts that I have.
yeah, you have plenty.
And he'll grab Cassie's arrows that went in to the Chimera.
I imagine during this time, Venrora wishes to be doing the thing.
I sure do.
Okay, what are you looking to get?
What's available?
It's got 3 heads.
Mm-hmm.
The central
go
head
help her?
and the hold.
Just,
Let me
just
finish
so you
explaining
can't say that
first.
I didn't say it.
Yes, but you wait for me to. He asked what he's looking at first. Paris, please. Por qué? Por favor.
Pourquoi?
Did you say?
He said, please, yes.
I said Forte.
No,
No,
por
he said
qué.
Porque.
Por qué is Spanish.
Porque in Spanish.
No, I said it's Spanish.
Oh.
The creature has the. Its body anatomy is fascinatingly awkward.
Mhm.
This is a creature that, by all means in existence, really shouldn't exist. Its shoulders clearly look like they've been almost like pushed down, so they can still use the underside of its body that is clearly lionesque. But on top of each shoulder, it has the head of a goat on its left side and a dragon upon its right. A thick set of wings seem to roll out from it, which are currently kind of smashed under part of its body because it died.
Mhm.
The back of it looks to be almost a rough gray fur rather than the lion's more golden mane, which you'd guess probably comes from the goat. And let me actually check something real quick, because if I don't see anything to tell me otherwise, I'm going to just say this because I feel like it. Yep, its back legs are hooved. So his front legs are claws, his back legs are hooves.
Okay, I want the wings.
Cool. Make a survival check with advantage, unless you're both wanting to make it.
Oh, that was just the first. That was just the first.
I know what I said.
All right, making sure. Are we doing separate ones, or are you giving me advantage?
Oh, I'm giving her advantage.
Okay.
22. Over the period of a short rest, so Gyrus, if you want to roll a hit die to get your health back up, you can do so. Same with Lux. You are able to harvest a pair of Chimera wings.
What about me? Can I?
Yeah, you can. I'm not going to stop you. You're not doing anything unless you say you want to be doing stuff. Which, if you want to use the short rest to make, restock and whatnot, you can do that.
Yeah, I'll do that. Oh no, can I do that?
No, you're harvesting.
Just making sure. Okay.
I'm gonna restock my rages.
That's not how that works.
Man, I wish I got that in a short rest.
It's such a powerful thing. It needs to be on a long rest.
I know.
All right.
Cassie will gesture her to come over while she's elbow deep in a monster.
Yeah. What?
She just leans over and speaks in Infernal. You're right, Z is a very bad influence.
What made you give you that realization?
She'll gesture to the lipstick mark on Jarvis's head.
You're wearing lipstick in the forest?
You have
Blue lips
makeup?
number 2.
Yeah, you have makeup and you've been using the material, what, every day? Really?
It's blue lips number 2, John.
Actually, it's coral
I mean,
blue number 4.
To be fair, we are not. So.
And she has been hanging out with Elvira until like a couple days ago. Or at least a week.
I feel like it's not too weird.
So, you're slowly
surprised.
opening up.
Can I hear them, by the way?
They're speaking in Infernal.
I
He
know.
speaks Infernal, but is he close enough to...
Are you staying on the cart like you were caught on fire, or are you moving closer to them?
You caught on fire!
I am looking more at the cart, though.
Yeah, so I'm going to say no. Not at the moment.
Okay. Just checking.
Distance between the cart and the Chimera is still the same.
I'm sorry, what was the last thing you said in PR?
The last thing I said was, "Oh, he's slowly opening up."
He shrugs.
Didn't think that was a bad info.
Have you ever known me to be bold, ever?
No, but since when is that a bad thing?
Who's munching and not sharing?
I'm sorry, I'm not
Sorry.
sharing.
Then mute yourself because I can hear it.
I was just opening it quick.
She just shrugs again. I don't know.
Well, it's not. I mean, sometimes you can be a bit overconfident, but
Over what?
like overconfident, like you. I don't know.
When?
The woman you met in the middle of nowhere with the poison mule.
That wasn't confidence, that was exhaustion. And poison.
Fair enough. Oh, that can, yeah, that's fair enough.
Poison.
Anyway, yeah. I think it's a good thing you're getting more confident.
It's easy said than done. As you pointed out, I spent all my life in the castle.
You'll learn though. We all do. It does take time.
Once she's cleaned her arms, she'll lean on him.
You really wouldn't be able to lean on him because you're still helping.
I said when she's cleaned her arms.
That
Unless
would be
we-
after the short rest, Paris. You're doing this mid thing, and this is just for the wings. This is for part 1.
Oh lordy, I thought that was all we got. Hell, never mind.
Venrora said she was looking at getting more. I'm listening.
I've never seen one of these yet.
What do
To
you
be
want
fair, getting
Uh,
dragon scales would be.
Yeah, I get it.
Right.
Not even on the face?
On the head?
Only on the face.
Okay, I'll take some of those, but I also want whatever makes the fire.
There's nothing
Flame sack.
Make a nature check.
there's nothing good
Hmm?
that I would say.
With your
26.
I'll say roll another
How about?
Arcana check, Gyrus.
Can I roll
Yeah,
a
because
nature check?
it'd be
I know.
yeah, for magic stuff, so.
Yeah.
John,
Yes.
can I roll a nature check to see if I can find one?
Find.
I want to see if this thing has flame sack.
Yes, you may roll a nature check.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit it twice.
So you find a sack that looks as though it is. It looks like it's an inflatable type of sack.
Ah! Found his bladder.
Which, as you are like you if you're manhandling it at all, you'll notice that there's a slightly almost. Actually, no, it would be odorless. There's a bit of air that kind of gets pushed through it. But beyond that, you're not sure how it's able to make fire with this.
Chimera summit, keep it.
I'll figure it out at some point. So I got the wings, a
By
string.
the way, this gross
oh, no, if you're-
fascination is in character.
If you're trying to get it, I need another survival check.
Okay.
You found
okay.
it.
I'll
That's
give her
good.
advantage.
Excellent.
Finding it does not obtaining it give you.
True enough.
Oof.
Yeah, you get most of it, but you also cut pretty deep into it. This is not something you've done before. And as you're pulling it out, you realize that as you were cutting through what you thought was some of the muscle, it was actually a good chunk of the side.
You keep jinxing me like that, man.
Me?
No, not you.
Oh.
You're helping me. It's Guru who's like, just because you found it, you're not going to get it. Just because, you do something good doesn't mean it's going to work out for you.
That's the way of life,
Saying
man.
Hey, you keep saying things before I try and roll things, that things happen. I'm just
Okay,
saying.
Dom.
Yes.
Can I get its heart?
Make a survival check.
The
Man,
one
can
that
you help
Earthos
me?
put... Yeah, I'll help. The one that Earthos put an arrow through, I'm not sure there's much left.
Yeah. Correct.
Cool. I would also like the scales off of its face.
Another one.
Alright, at advantage, I presume?
If you
I'm
two are
rolling
helping
home
each other.
dice for this.
Do you want to know you have help.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to know the best part about this? In my head, I was thinking, why would she know how to skin something? And then I realized that she hangs out with Venrora and does hunt with her. So she's probably just learned it from observing the furball.
I wish I'd gotten this for the flame sock. 23.
So peeling the skin from its face, you are able to get yourself some. You're fairly certain these are dragon scales. I mean, the head of the creature is draconic. You kind of hold it in your hands. It's rather lightweight, which is nice.
I am morbidly curious, and she's going to cut off a chunk of the meat and start a fire.
All right. What kind of wood are you using?
There's one everywhere. I'm cutting off a branch.
Okay.
Then Roar will have, stopped you and gone out and collected some dry branches and fell off the trees.
Okay. City girl about to cut off branches. The wilderness survival girl going, "You want smoke? You'll do that. Give me a second."
You want smoke? That's how you get smoke.
To be fair, now I'm looking at it, I wonder if I could cook it via torch. I'm curious.
Very slowly. So your 4 hours have passed, as it took you that long to get all the.
Yeah, but you're gonna get a
that you
long
were-
rest by the time this is done and over.
And you're starting to cook. Are you wanting to bed down here, or?
Yeah, this is as good a spot as any.
Okay.
Can I? I'm guessing with that roll, there was nothing off the Chimera I wanted.
No,
Or-
nothing that came to your mind. You were just thinking about chimeras, and you're just like, they can breathe fire. Fuck that.
They hurt.
They
Yeah. That's
How
it.
much Chimera scale did I get? And how much do they weigh?
Hey, look on the bright side. When we get civilization, I can make leather out of some of it.
I'd say you
Because
get
I ain't got
about
leather tools.
a pound and a half of chimera scales.
What about the wings?
Wings are about, I'd say, 5 pounds.
Okay.
Oh,
Big wings.
God.
They're wings for a large creature.
Yeah.
The
They're
fact that they're
light
only
as fuck.
5, yeah, they're light as fuck. But that's partly because of the fact that, most of the... No, actually, if you got all the muscle with it as well, I'd say that actually would make it around 15. No, 15? 15 is a little... No, 15.
It depends.
Yeah. It's
I mean,
got
it
a lot
doesn't
of
matter
muscle.
much to me.
Yeah, it's a lot of muscle, so yeah, 15's fine.
Well, depending upon its wings, it's less muscle and more skin.
Mhm.
Because what joins it is bone and skin covering it, and depending upon the wing, it's membrane.
I'll stick with what I said before, 5. 5's fine.
No, I'm not trying to. Make you change your mind. I'm just.
No, it's the fact that everyone was saying, that's light. I'm like, do you want me to make it heavier?
We're fine with whatever. We're just surprised. Stop being
keep it at
vindictive
5.
where it's unnecessary.
I'm not. I'm trying to give you guys what you want. 5 pounds. 5 pounds is fine.
Can
Yes.
I use the owl to just carefully look around the area, see if there's anything else?
Make a perception check with advantage.
Cool.
Oh, he's blind again. Load him into the car. We have to keep this train going.
And he's still in the cart, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Are you looking ahead of
Yeah, like-
yourselves, or like just kind of circling the area?
If we're thinking about camping here for the night, then just around in general.
Okay. So you start. You're trying to give yourself as much distance as you can, telling the owl to come back when it's done, or maybe to stop
I
if
wanted
it's.
to look directly through it.
I mean, yeah, but that doesn't mean that you can command it once it leaves your range.
Oh, yeah.
Just reminding you.
Mhm.
As it's flying around, it notices that there's an area that looks to have bits of warped branches and logs that appear to have had gouges of fire, bits of wood scattered across. They seem to be forming into almost a makeshift mound, almost like a miniature little cave or perhaps a creature's hut. It's not too far away, maybe 5-10 minutes walk.
That is close. Interesting. Is it still in range for me to command it?
No.
Okay.
For 5-10 minutes walk? No, it is not.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna keep.
If you
Eye out.
popped it out and popped it back in, you could send it back with new directives, but it would no longer be able to follow the old directives then.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll look back. I'll keep note of it and keep looking if there's.
Okay. One other thing that you would have noticed, by the way, is that you would have noticed that there looked to be something leathery. Not leathery in the sense of like a creature, but like leathery in sort of manufactured.
Like near the hole?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But
Whoa.
you just kept. The owl keeps flying because that's what his directive was.
Oh wow.
Do I see anything else around though?
Nothing of danger. There's a few creatures, squirrels, rabbits. Some of them are remarkably larger, like almost medium-sized.
Mm. Food.
Yeah.
Did you just say food?
Yeah. There are actually
food!
yes.
No!
There are actually a few squirrels in some of the branches and like popping out of some of the much larger trees that are actually small-sized creatures.
It is he who runs up trees fast to get away from snakes.
Yep.
The fucking squirrel.
After the owl makes its round, it'll come back and. Okay, then could I have it go look at that hole again?
Yep.
Closer.
Yep. As it takes a look around, it does see the leather again, and looking a bit closer, it realizes that some of the gravel isn't actually gravel. There's bits of silver, maybe bits of gold are amongst them as well.
That's very weird. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go specifically to Venrora about this.
Mm-hmm.
There seems to be a hole. Maybe someone's there. He'll continue, and he'll describe what it looked like.
What did your owl make of it?
He just kind of shrugs. It's very close, though. It's only 5-10 minute walk that way.
Should we send the owl to investigate first?
Did I leave the owl there?
Did you?
I mean, yeah, I would have just left it there to notify me if it sees anything else. Anything weird.
Mm-hmm.
The owl is keeping an eye on it right now.
Thus
I'm
far, the
hesitant to
feeling
say-
that you're getting back from it is just very calm.
It doesn't seem alarmed.
Is the meat cooked?
By this point, I'll say yeah, sure.
What's the time? It's like, is it evening and we camped? Still a short rest.
It's before night. It's before night has fallen upon you. But it has been for, actually by this point, 5 hours.
Oh. Oh, so we've been traveling. Sorry, I thought this was happening just after the short rest, or during it.
Yeah, Gyrus was doing this during the cooking, so far as I was aware.
That's what I thought.
If he was doing it before, then the meat would not be cooked.
It was during. It doesn't seem, the owl doesn't seem alarmed at all by it, but if
Not really.
we're, yeah, that's what, he still has some. He doesn't know that.
He has no idea.
Mm-hmm. You sure don't.
But with it being so close to the campsite, I don't know if that's something we should look into.
Probably. I mean, if the owl seems calm, then it can't be too dangerous.
No.
I will go take a look.
I'll come with you.
Okay.
What's Earthos doing?
I was just sitting around.
Well, I guess if they walk off, then he's just gonna turn to him and he's gonna be like, "Well, it's just us again."
The voice!
Oh. Wait, where are they going?
Checking out some hole.
A hole.
Way to describe it.
Yes. He just says yes.
Anything particularly interesting about that hole?
Well, the area's there's maybe silver and gold in the rocks. It's strange. And leatherwork? Someone may be staying there.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Cat. I'm sorry. He's very aware of things like that. He just doesn't slip up on those things.
Damn!
Jarvis, you have a... Go ahead. You have a lipstick mark.
God damn it, Arthos!
Arthos is a bro.
And he's like, look. Oh, and then he like touches his forehead and he's like, oh.
Do you want me to wipe it off, or you?
Oh, what a nice guy.
Zoom in there.
Or do you want me to keep it on, or do you want to just do it yourself?
You can see it if you could get it.
Alright. He walks up. Then yeah, he'll just wipe it off, I guess, with a damp cloth.
Thank you. That really was on me this entire time.
Yeah, yeah, I don't think Cassie could bear to tell you.
Everyone.
Uh,
I guess it's fair. Didn't realize
If
her
she knows
lipstick
it.
was so. It would stain.
yeah, I don't get makeup. Never have.
Well, it could be good for certain occasions, I'm sure.
Oh, I love that this conversation just turned into immense confusion on makeup.
Darius isn't saying anything. He's used it before. He knows how it works.
Sorry, the sound.
Probably has his own shit.
Wait. Ah.
Jarrison over here with the fucking mascara stuff.
Oh my god.
Don't judge me.
Fucking Discord, man.
A little bit of stuff. You
What's
know,
up?
just
Hold
a little
on.
bit of stuff for special occasions.
Say what?
Hold on a second.
Discord's having a heart attack.
Discord keeps freezing on me for no reason.
Doesn't have an update.
Hold on, let me log out and then again.
Give you well, we'll give you a moment just to finish up what you're saying.
Explore the hole!
Yep, that's what we're gonna be doing. Next time on no, we're not. We're gonna explore the hole first.
Oh, okay.
I'm not rude.
I'm just eating the fuck out of some fucking
Yeah, I can
green
hear.
apple Jolly Ranchers. Send help. I have to make sure my tongue's in shit. No.
I will be looking through the owl again when they're exploring, obviously.
The fucking owl is stalking. The only reason this owl has not been knocked out of the air is because it is in fact an owl.
Hello?
Hello.
I mean,
Hello.
it did in fact get knocked out of the by that.
I meant by me.
Question mark? Oh, by you.
Use this to stalk her.
I mean, the owl's always around, always watching, man.
Um,
Danger.
So what happened after I...
We
talked
waited for
about-
you to get back.
Okay.
They were also making fun of the fact that, well, Gyrus is fabulous.
You
He
were
knows
making
about
fun of that.
how.
We're wondering what kind of makeup he's got.
Oh yeah, he's got a little bit of stuff, just for special occasions.
I feel like it's eyeliner.
What would have Jarvis said?
Oh, he would have just said makeup could be useful for certain things.
Tara out of
Oh.
character said he's used it before.
Oh yeah, he has his own stuff. It's
I mean, Arthos
That's
would have
probably-
asked, like, have you used it before?
oh okay then he'll inform that.
Mm.
Yeah, sometimes for royal events and things like that.
I'm not gonna get the idea of Jarvis in a powdered wig out of my head now.
Just, Arthos just kind of leans over to the side, you know, kind of like hands, kind of stroking his chin. He's like, ah, and he nods.
He's trying to check, see if he got someone now.
No, it more just kind of like, yeah, look cute on you.
And he chuckles. He's like, maybe next time we have some at the castle, we can try some. I'll show you.
It'd be nice to see how it's done.
Just a montage of Jarvis teaching Arthos how to put on makeup.
Oh my
It'll
god.
be a fun montage.
Oh my god, Arthos in makeup would be hilarious.
I'm just saying, he looked good with some maroon eyeshadow. I'm just saying.
It's not even like Gyrus would probably use anything obvious. His stuff is. Anyway,
Guys, I think Guru wants to check out the hole.
yeah, let's get to the hole.
I know you guys are
Yeah.
excited about, you know, dressing Arthos up and whatnot, but you guys are given the direction. You guys don't know exactly where it is, so make a survival check.
Which of us?
Individually or with it, or one of us with advantage.
Correct.
Because I didn't have that at once.
Okay, you want me to do it, Paris?
Screw it, let's do it individually.
Okay. Here, I'm rolling home dice for this.
Okay.
Alright, let's see.
+5.
Doesn't matter.
You rolled a nat one, didn't you?
Yep!
Oh!
What
So you
did
both-
you get, Paris?
Both rolled a 6.
I rolled a 6!
Nice!
Wait, okay, so can I ask one final thing?
This is what I wanted to do.
There's no chance the owl led us to the hole?
No. His
didn't-
last instructions were to observe the hole.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
so
so
we
we
get
can't find
lost
the
for
owl
about
with
an
this
hour.
Yep. And when you guys come back into camp, Gyrus just kind of looks up, looks at you guys, and points in the opposite direction.
Cool, I make another survival check.
Same.
Yep. You guys were going in the wrong direction.
That's
course we
much
would.
better.
Much better.
I mean, it's still, what'd you get?
20.
I got a 20.
Go off.
What'd you
As
get?
she just walks through the
Not a
camp,
20.
as she goes through the camp, she just holds her hand up to Jarvis like, don't say anything.
What'd you
Shut
actually get,
Child.
please? Type it into chat, please. If you're using home dice, I want you to at the very least put it into the chat so I know what you rolled.
I'm not gonna shame myself by putting my nat 1 in there, but I will put my 13 in there.
I'm not gonna shame myself.
There's no shame in rolling a nat 1. It's a.
There's a lot of shame in rolling a nat 1, Guru. You,
There's no
you
shame.
have felt that shame.
I
Don't even go there.
I rolled a natural 1 on a death save last night.
Oh! Are you
And-
still alive?
Well, it was the last thing of that campaign, and well, if the person who was next, before me in line hadn't healed me, I'd have rolled a 7. So I'm alive, and my character is currently missing at sea, presumably eaten by a kraken, because I wanted to go out that way,
Sometimes it be that way.
of course. But eventually, I'd say about 20 minutes it takes, just because you go off by a little bit. You don't actually realize you're too far off until you hear a whoo. You're just like, better not be
Jarvis looks
talking
at you
owls
like,
again. You look out and you just see the owl, just Gyrus's owl on a branch is looking at you. Looks over
Hey.
to the hole, looks over at you,
Idiots, there it is.
and just shifts around, staring at it. Looks back to you, looks back to it.
Well, there it is.
How deep is this hole look again?
It's more that there's an indentation into the ground. It's large, at the very least. Probably leading into a huge area. With a little bit of light you can see, it looks like it's got a few bits of something. And on the ground you can see little bits of the few rays of light that are slipping through, glinting off the pieces on the ground.
Mhm.
As you approach, you do actually notice that some of the pieces that Gyrus thought were silver pieces are actually a finer material. Some of these are platinum.
Oh!
Ooh,
My God.
damn. Why is it just lying around here?
Looking around, you also notice towards like some other parts of the area, there are bones that look like they're charred.
Hard mom arm.
And
Wait, are we talking like just pulling her in or like stopping her from moving forward?
Stopping at the moment.
Mom,
This looks like a trap. This looks like a very pretty trap. Built exactly to lead people like us to places we don't want to go.
can I offer an alternate theory?
Of course.
Dragons keep hordes. That thing had a dragon head.
Could be. Could be.
Back at camp, Gyrus, you're hearing this through the owl, and you're just like thinking to yourself, "Did I not tell them that they?" Right. I should probably have mentioned that. Next time.
Something I missed?
With your chimera knowledge, like because you were hit by the fire, I didn't mention it to you till now. But it's basically like that. Back of your mind pops up in the back of your head, just like, yeah, they take parts of the personalities, and dragons have hordes, so they would possibly.
Oh.
Yeah.
So in character, I had no idea.
No idea. You have no idea. You are still like mom arming strong.
Well,
Mom.
I have no way. Wait,
Cassie's just sitting here staring at her like,
Cassie's not in messaging range, right?
No.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So I guess they're just gonna.
you could have the owl peck her, but
He's
No,
out
you
of range,
can't.
Too.
oh no, right? You can't talk to him.
Yep.
Mhm.
Ugh. Alright, you know what? If I'm going to make a mistake, it's going to be my mistake, and she will duck under her arm and walk forward.
I walk with her.
You see glints of like scatterings of this gold, and there are a few silver pieces and a few other platinum pieces. And eventually, as you're moving closer, you can see into the area. It's dark. I mean, you both have dark vision. No, both.
I do,
She
yeah.
has dark. I have dark vision, and she has the goggles.
Yes, good. Well, you can't see without the goggles, so unless you're putting the goggles on right now, which is up to you.
I will.
Okay. Looking in, the area is completely shadowed by the way that it's built, but it does look to be a makeshift lair, if you will. There's a few bits of coinage scattered across the floor. The bit of leather that was seen by Gyrus is partly buried by remains of some kind of like cloaks, or they look to be either marked up, burnt, charred up, or bloodied.
Anything in good condition?
The thing underneath all these clothes and such, that is that leather piece, which from the look of it almost looks like the horn of a saddle.
Wait, can I pick it up? I'm curious.
Yeah, I'll haul that out, Guru.
Grab a hold of the horn, you pull it out. It's not the most pristine condition. It looks to be marked up, a little bit scuffed, but otherwise the saddle looks all right. It's got a few pouches and bags on it. Smell a little funny, but otherwise
Does it
they're
look
fine.
like it might fit Lux?
Possibly.
I hand it over
it's-
to...
Lux is a large creature, which is the size of a horse, so
Right, yeah. Oh, he's officially large these days. I thought it was medium.
No,
That's
he's
large.
officially large now.
just can't
Okay.
carry her on their wings
He
just
can't
yet.
carry while he flies yet.
This looks like it might fit Lux. Might be worth its weight in gold, at least, if you want to sell it.
Can I look it over since I gained proficiency with leather workers' tools?
What are you looking to do? What are you looking to figure out?
Well, A, I want to see if it's in enough good condition to be sold for a fair price. Second, I want to see if it would even work for Lux, considering he has a few extra appendages that a horse does.
Smith's Tools Intelligence.
You mean leatherworkers? Cause
Yeah, that's what I meant.
okay, look, I'm like, it ain't Smith's Tools. I'm proficient with it. 16.
For what it's like, this thing is towards the bottom of the pile, and this looks like it had quite a few things kind of thrown across it. This thing's in really good condition. Most of the scuffs and whatnot look to be have been made from stuff that you're not sure exactly what it is. Most of it's like just staining that you can eventually wipe off. It's really almost unnaturally good condition.
Okay, this is gonna be a stupid question, but is it magic?
You can't tell.
Well, no. With leatherwork proficiency, it does say your expertise in working with leather grants you added insight when you inspect magic items crafted from leather, such as boots and some clothes.
Oh.
Fair enough. You do notice across various seams and such where such items likely would have runes and such etched into them to ensure that it has a magical quality. It does appear to have them.
Okay, every time I smack now, I just imagine Cassie's taking a bite out of the meat because she just stuck out a sword.
Also, as you're lifting it, by the way, and you lift, Venora was the one who lifted it first, so you do feel that it's hefty, but you also do hear a faint clink, 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 clink.
Oh, what do we hear? I'll rummage through the bag pockets.
Reaching in, you feel 2 bits of glass and one thing that feels smooth, but not glass.
I'll pluck them out.
2 of them have the fairly familiar pinkish red tint of potions of healing of some nature.
Nice.
There are 3 of them.
Ooh.
One of them was underneath, so we wouldn't have immediately grabbed it. The other thing, though, is this. It's shaped like a potion bottle, but it's made of ceramic, and it has some writing on it that you can't read.
Let me see.
I will hand her the ceramic bottle.
No chance I can read it, I'm assuming.
What languages do you read? What speak? Nope.
Okay.
Well, perhaps the wizard can read it.
He's smart. I'm sure he can figure something out.
Actually, let me double check Venrora's language proficiency, because I always forget if she has this language.
I have some, but not many.
No, they're still versatile. No, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay, so it ain't common, Elvish, giant, celestial, infernal, or primordial.
Primordial.
Correct.
Primordial.
She'll hand it back to Venora. But you did find it. There anything else other than the saddle and the potion?
Most of the other stuff looks to have been either mildly destroyed in some manner, or there's a few bits of cloth that look like they were chewed on.
Ew.
And there's the scattering on the ground.
Yeah, I'll pick that up.
Roll an investigation check.
Can I offer assistance?
Are you holding the saddle?
Yes.
Then no.
Oh, you mean to pick it up? I'm gonna sit it down to help her pick it up. Then yes.
Make individuals.
Okay.
I thought you meant just to look around. I'm like, how is the saddle impede my?
It impedes your ability to pick them up.
That's an 11.
Okay. How long are you looking to spend here?
This is a decent amount of gold. And apparently platinum. So I would say a couple hours.
A couple hours?
I will walk. Wait. 1 hour, but before we start, I will walk out and looking at the owl, because I presume we know which owl is which.
It's the only owl in the
I will
area.
say,
If you want to come over, we have found some interesting things.
Yeah, then when Gyrus gets that message, I'm gonna look at Earthos and be like, it seems they found gold and silver, platinum. It seems safe. I'm presuming it was the Chimera's den.
Okay. Well, you want to go find out? You want to go see it, or?
It seems I could use some help picking it up.
Alright, not the strongest, wait, Guru, is the food still cooking?
No.
No, Cassie took it.
Oh,
She took her
Okay.
bit. Unless you
is
wanted to
there
take the whole thing.
anything, I suppose,
You have had an hour to eat, because she cooked it, and then
Uh-huh.
she went off into the forest, and then came back and realized she had gone the wrong direction.
is our stuff all here at the camp?
Currently.
I could have the
you-
owl come back this way and keep an eye on things.
No, you go on ahead, I'll keep an eye on it.
You know, I'll grab you something that you might be interested in.
That's fine, I don't normally take things that don't belong to me.
So Gyrus, you, knowing the way, make it there very quickly. If you want to roll investigation check as well, you may.
Oh,
send the
I
owl
told
back
you about
to the
it.
camp, too.
Hmm?
I'll send the owl back to the camp too, anyway.
Once you finish, yeah, of course. Once you're in range, you're like, hey, go back to the camp.
Yeah. Investigation?
Cassie looks disappointed.
At?
She said, "Oh, he told you about it." She'll gesture to his forehead.
Oh, that! He kind of rubs his forehead.
Okay. Looking through all the bits and baubles with the 23, you are able to find as much as you think is here, which equates to 110 gold pieces,
Oh.
32 silver pieces, and 11 platinum.
So that's how much we end up finding altogether?
In terms of gold and whatnot, you, Gyrus, with your 23, also as they're looking around picking up some of the gold pieces, you find one of the cloths as you're moving it around, you feel something. You kind of peek into the pocket and you see what appears to be a silver ring inlaid with some kind of slightly porous foreign gem. You've seen this before. It looks to be a smaller pearl.
A pearl!
oh,
Vinmore and I just suddenly hear da 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 da.
wait! I turn, I see it, I walk over, and I ask,
May I see that for a moment?
Sure.
Oh,
And it
please.
shows.
I take it, and I very gently bite it.
Yeah.
I don't think Guru's finished.
It's too bad.
What are you looking to get from biting it?
I wanted to see what it felt like. It
It
does it feel like a guru?
it feels like it. It feels like as it was described. It's odd.
Rough.
I hold it out very excitedly to Gyrus.
He seems a little relieved that you didn't just bite right
Eat
through it
it?
or some shit. Yeah.
I'm not
She's
quite
large.
sure her teeth are that strong.
Venroar looks you dead in the eyes.
Don't
Cassie
be so
just-
sure of that.
Cassie just puts like a finger to her lips, like shh.
It continued on. What else is there something else about this I know?
That's the main thing you notice. You're not sure if it's value, but you have it.
One way to find out.
There is
Oh.
another ring in there that looks to be just a band of gold.
Oh, I want
Grab it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that too. Band of gold. Oh, you know what? Let me.
Cassie will gesture her Venarora to lean down. So that she can talk in her ears since she's fucking 8 feet. Man!
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
You're being
I said
dragged
Cassie.
down.
Yeah, she's asking you to bend down.
Oh.
Like
oh.
Venarora.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Don't tell him that you can bite through it. He's already almost died. The last thing that we need is for him to pet it because you might bite through a gem.
He seems fine, by the way.
I whisper back. He knows exactly how strong I am, Cassie. It's not much of a stretch to say that I would bite or something like that.
You see her look up in thought as if to go, can she? Let's not test it on something that he could use. But I'm curious if you can. Do we still have some of those gems back at the camp? She's like grabbed the saddle now and is heading towards the entrance. Like, wait, now I'm curious.
If we have everything we're gonna find, we can start heading back. Right?
Yeah, I reckon.
Cool.
Alright.
Oh, did they tell Gyra? Oh wait, no, did see it. The what did you say? Potions or something?
Potions.
Motions.
Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah,
ask to look at the potion that y'all.
Yeah, I'll hand him the potions.
It doesn't. Well, the only thing that hasn't been covered, it doesn't happen to be in Abyssal, is it?
It's not
The
Abyssal.
writing.
What language is?
Okay.
No, I checked your languages. I don't believe you
Yeah.
speak
Yeah,
this
just
language.
Well, when we get back to camp, I can try to see if I can use Identify. I don't know how much the pearl is worth, but we'll see.
Do I do identify first, or do I do comprehend language, or even detect magic to see if these things are magical?
I'm going to detect magic because I presume I've had a short rest on the cart.
I'll have a short rest only because of the fact that Paris was cooking.
Okay.
I still haven't short rested.
Nope.
Oh, wait, that means I can really die.
Yes. All of these items, except for the rings, and the gold, and money, and all that, the potions, the ceramic thing, the saddle, all of them are magic.
I will relay this information.
Mad, just go. I just imagine it's been Roar reacting with seeing everything glowing.
The saddle glows with a bit of abjuration magic as well, just so you're aware.
What kind of magic do they all glow with? Just out of curiosity.
The potions are all evocation. So is the ceramic thing.
Interesting.
Should I?
I
attempt
will
to
relay that
identify?
information.
Should I try to identify them then?
Identify this, and she will hold the saddle up.
He'll try to identify on that first, then. Does it actually work with the pearl? I mean, I guess it won't work if it's not worth 100.
Right.
Take that first one.
1 second here.
See, this is what happens when you eat my cooking.
Boy, that's almost full.
Nice.
Right.
You sit down, ring in hand, you can pop the pearl off. The pearl's not very big, as I mentioned before.
Mm-hmm.
up to you if you want to keep it on or take it off.
Can I just keep it on the ring for now?
Yeah, you can. I'm not saying you can't.
Yeah,
to.
I'll just do that for now.
You hold it up, and you spend ritual cast or casting the spell.
Ritual.
I will do our first case of letting the wizard have the fun information.
Ooh.
I'm gonna make a perception check as I keep watch over the camp.
Would Cassie or anyone like argue with Erthos about the gold pieces and stuff or not?
But I
Cassie
didn't know any.
absolutely would.
That's what I mean. I haven't put that in my inventory yet because I figured she would like get on to Earth about it. So we can play that in a minute.
Hold on. I thought that Roll20 had the description of this. It does not.
If it's the kind of saddle I think it is, I'm about to fucking nut.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I hate that. Why is Caesar so cute?
Because he's a bunny.
He just chewing his foot. It's so cute.
He's bunny.
I got him a
Oh,
pet too for the
Give him a pet from me.
Gyrus.
give him
Yes,
one
did
pet
you
from
DM it
me.
yet?
Oh, it's in.
She hopped on that.
It is in the magic item info at the top.
Oh. Oh. Okay. You. Oh. Interesting. That is good. Yeah, he just relayed it. Well, this seems to be a saddle of the Cavalier. Is that how you say
Cavalier.
I don't know. Cavalier.
Not.
That's out of character, obviously.
In character nut. And he explains.
She will take the saddle, hug him for identifying it, spin around, and walk up to Lux. I have a gift for you!
Are you going to explain to her what it is for the people back at home who don't know? Oh, never mind. You post it right there. Never mind.
Yeah, she put it at the bottom just to make life easier.
Yep. Are you going to identify anything else?
Oh yes.
Ceramic
I'm
jug.
gonna keep going.
Yep. You should have.
Yeah, I want the ceramic.
Actually-
first, yeah.
I'll call Lux over while he identifies so I can put it on while hearing what the hell he's finding.
I mean, it takes 11 minutes for him to do it anyway, so yeah. The first word, just so you're aware, and the name of it is not what you actually would know it as, because of the fact that that person doesn't exist in this world, so ignore that. It's just the last two of the name. It's in the still magic item, top of the thing.
Okay. Contains of.
Also, it's ceramic, not glass. I'll change that.
For a second, I thought you said ceramic, not glass.
It is white.
Damn, that's some good shit. That's some potent shit.
Also, roll a d4 as you're identifying it, please.
Oh, a D4.
Yeah.
What is this for?
That's how many you have.
We have two of them.
No. That's how many doses you have.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you look in the description, it now says
Yeah.
it contains that many doses.
Okay. He will go ahead and explain this in full too. Then. That it is a jar of magical ointments. The name was.
One.
And I mean, he's not gonna say the exact numbers here, but
Of course.
yeah.
Essentially, you can either put a dose on someone's skin or make them swallow it, and it is essentially like a cure wounds at second level from a very, average, actually above average cleric.
She will kind of sniff the inside of the jar.
Actually, we got
Ooh.
light cleric with a D10. No, not 10,
That
with a
is-
10.
Guru is lowballing this hardcore.
That is very useful, though. We should definitely be careful about using it.
Ugh, stinks.
It smells like aloe. Aloe's not stinky.
Aloe doesn't stink. He sniffs it.
Aloe does stink.
Aloe smells weird, that's all.
Straight up ointment aloe. Like, no.
Fair
I
enough.
guess he kind of tips his head. He's like, doesn't really think it stinks, but it's not good.
Mm.
You're the medicine man. I don't think you would think anything stinks. You just find it all fascinating.
Pretty much.
Also, I'll make sure Paris has access to the saddle information just in case she needs to pull it up later.
Who is keeping the jar? I guess the ointment.
Give it to you. Like you're the longest range out of us considering you have spell.
Should I use?
You're
it?
also the
Should
one
I-
who probably needs it the most sometimes.
I mean, you're right, but. So I guess I'll hold on to the ointment.
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
Is Lux letting me put the saddle on, or is this going to be a fight?
Ouch.
Guru.
Hmm?
Real quick. I used that short rest to unattune to the shield I've been put on the one that Z was using.
Okay. Let's see, where's Z's shield? So you're removing that one and putting on the... Did I have the right one first?
Currently, roll 20 hates.
Oh, yeah, that's the one Elvira has. I'm like looking through these like, wait, whose is this? And I'm like, wait, no, that's Elvira.
What?
That's what that one does, by the way. Just to remind you. And were you wanting to do the potions at all?
I'm not gonna drink them.
Not you.
Yeah. I'll
Go, 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 go.
buy the potion too.
Okay, so
God.
well,
I have a question, just like a fucking curious question. He just lets me put the saddle on, right?
I mean, Lux isn't exactly going to fight you on putting on a saddle. He's pretty used to it by this point.
He's injured, so I didn't know if he wanted to be touched, period.
I mean, you have given him time to have the saddle removed and just kind of let him air it off and just relax, so he's better. He's had a short rest in.
So, companion or not, I don't want to be touched means I don't want to be touched.
It's also been like, by this point, 6, almost 7 hours.
Fair enough.
Lux probably all his health back at this point.
He has everything but, like, I think 5 hit points. 4,
Yeah.
excuse me.
And he's had plenty of time to just kind of lay down and just let himself just watch you all just relax. So he's fine.
Please, God, tell me he's glaring at what remains of the Chimera.
No, he's just looking at it passively like, oh, you poor creature.
I'm firmly starting to believe this thing is mute.
It lets you put it on. Going back to what I was saying before, though, you find that there are 2 potions of healing, standard potions, 2d4 plus 2, and 1 greater healing potion.
Yo!
Oh, how nice.
Greater motion.
Is Venrori gonna hold on to those?
Do you want me to?
I don't know. I'm okay with anything. Like, since she's the one that I guess, found him. Like, Gyrus is not calling dibs on anything.
A part of me wants to take the potion just because I can move the fastest, technically. But I don't know if Aurora wants him just so she can chuck him since she's the frontliner.
Y'all could split
Chucking
it,
them
too.
is generally not what you want to do with potions.
It's not
Chug!
skin.
Chug!
I will take one of the smaller ones and I will rest whoever wants them.
Actually, give them to Erthos.
Ah, that's a good idea.
I give them to Erthos.
All three?
Whom is not there.
He's not there!
He's at the campsite.
Yeah, they moved back to the campsite.
yeah,
Yeah.
we got back.
I didn't hear this.
Yes, they did this a while ago. So I imagine you're just hearing them being all excited and whatnot. You're just kind of like spacing out, just like, yep, they're
No.
gonna come back eventually.
I literally didn't hear any of you say that you were going back to the campsite.
They came back to the campsite, yes.
Okay. He would just kind of wave his hand at anything that comes to him, just like, nah, it's not mine.
Just take it. It's a healing potion. I almost said potion on reaction.
It's
If-
not mine though.
If
You
anyone,
was-
if any one of us falls again, during a fight, I imagine you'd be the quickest to getting a potion to any one of us that might need it.
You were as much as part of that fight as we were. In fact, you're the one who killed it.
Quite spectacularly, I mean.
He looks at Joris and says, "You make a good point." He'll take the potions, but he says, "I don't want any more than that.
Can I ask why?
It's not mine. Killing things doesn't earn you anything."
That's looks
I don't have the
vaguely
right to
confused.
this. I don't have the right to this Chimera stuff.
Oh,
If you guys need the healing potions, by the way, I have the potion numbers as a magic item info, so if you ever need to remember what your healing potion amount is, it is a nice little handout.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Alright, and I'd say... Yes?
Are we splitting the rest of the golden stuff between just the three of us then?
yeah.
Okay, who wants the extra platinum piece?
Give it to the wizard.
Me? I'll take it.
The one who has to
But-
buy all his spells.
In that case, I don't mind taking it. Who wants the extra gold? Oh wait, no, one less gold. I'll take them one less gold if I took the platinum. So
That's more than fair.
Yeah.
So you guys split all that up, get that all taken care of, and I'd say that's a good place to call the episode.
okay.
Alright, yeah. Guys got ambushed by a chimera in the forest, almost at the capital. What could that mean? But that being said, for all of you guys watching and enjoying, I'm glad we were able to have some fun with it. Actually got some decent battle music and a pretty good fight too. Good, snappy, managed to get through it, managed to also get some loot too. So hey, all in all, good thing just happened. If you like this, please make sure to leave us a like and a comment. We really appreciate it. It helps us out. If you want to watch us when we're actually streaming these, we do stream these on twitch.tv/whatteamcomp, and we'd love to see you there. And until next time, we've been What Team Comp, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Goodbye.